Okay, hello. Welcome back. How are we? It's been a minute since we've been here. It's
too many
feels
minutes.
longer than it has been for me, although I've been... There may be some 48 pages of world building notes that the guys got sent with my downtime.
Yeah, you've been cooking.
I've been doing this new thing, just doing an hour a day, and just been trying to be consistent, and it's working very well. Also, hopefully, I've been working a lot on our tech side of stuff, so hopefully things should be running a little bit smoother this week than the past few weeks.
Touch wood.
Touch wood. I don't know. Last we left off, the party had really just gone for dinner with the Tavises. It wasn't much else that had to be done at that time, but after a modest dinner, everyone was brought in for individual one-to-one talks with Lord Tavis. Some people were straight conversations that was easy to go through and very little suspense between them. Others had heavy propositions brought to them. Some of them had expectations put upon them, and some were told to take a bit of time and come back and let us know how you feel. Then our party heads down to have a bit of a talk amongst each other. Aurelian asks about, does he have to work with a public-facing role for the Tavises, or could he get away with perhaps not doing that? A drunken Low leaks Emmeline's family name. Big oops there. And no one but I believe Leo clocked what the family name was by recognition.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have it written down.
As you all got ready from the end of the day, dinner done at the Tavis estate, various members of the estate excusing themselves to go about their nightly business, more of them in their cups than not. Gang, it's been 2 weeks, but I'm happy to say it again. The floor is yours.
It was good to be back.
You're muted
So
for a
good to
second.
be here.
I want to talk to Emily. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Privately?
I'm not going to stop you.
At the table with everyone, or is like is this more of a separate thing?
I mean, it's been 2 weeks. Did you look like upset or like whenever your last name came out?
She would have looked a little bit frustrated and a little bit
Then
annoyed,
privately.
but not sort of like yeah.
Then
Privately, like
yeah.
annoyed, yeah.
Well,
Probably
Emily,
just like
can I
as
talk
we're
to you real
walking
quick?
out.
Yeah, I'd be like, can I walk with you?
Of course, please come on. I'm heading back to my room. We can talk on the way there.
Yeah. You seemed upset about your last name. How come? Are you okay?
It was just something that I was hoping to keep private for now, at the very least. And then Lo is a bit drunk, as you saw, and happened to reveal it a bit sooner than I was wanting. It is not a huge catastrophe.
How come you wanted to keep it a secret?
I like to divide myself, I suppose, from my family name when I am working, just so I am a bit more anonymous.
Mm. Okay. I don't know, it's been kind of difficult to get to know you. You're so reserved with things, so I was really excited to get to learn more about you, but you seemed upset by it, so.
It was more so the manner in which it came out, and not being myself doing it, and rather Lo deciding it for me.
That's understandable. The agency is important.
Indeed.
What's your family like? Do you like them?
They
Do
are
you miss them?
some of them, yes. They are a complicated family, as a lot of families are. But I owe them a lot. Without them, I would not be here.
But that's just how all families are, silly.
Well, some families more than others. Some are rather neglectful and do not care too much about the people in it,
They shouldn't be, though.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It should not be the case, but unfortunately that happens.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll get to meet them sometime. Then you can go and revisit everyone.
Maybe. That would be interesting to introduce all of you to them.
Well, you met
I
mine,
didn't-
so.
That is true, and it cannot be stranger than your family. That is for sure.
True. At
That
least you didn't
is-
give yourself your last name.
That's true. That's true. So wait, you gave yourself your last name? They did not give it to you?
Mm-mm.
Why did you choose that for yourself, may I ask, in that case?
Because it was the only part of me I was sure about.
That is fair.
I mean, Woodborn is pretty straightforward.
It is exactly what it says on on the nose.
Yeah.
But no, look, compared to meeting your family, I feel like meeting my family will be like nothing of anyone in the party.
I disagree. They're someone important to you, so they'll be someone important to us.
True, but it won't be so much of a startling revelation.
That's fair. I kind of forget. Sorry
Is
if it was too startling.
easy when you are raised around them, but no, it was. Well, thankfully we knew beforehand what we were heading into from the slip up at the
Yeah.
dry road.
I still beat myself up for that.
That is, well, the same way that Lo accidentally revealed my name. You did the same, I suppose, in your own way.
True, but at least Lo doing it doesn't put your family in danger.
That is true. It's true.
Hopefully mine won't either. Which is scary.
I hope it does not.
Me
I
too.
hope that they remain safe, but well, considering what Lotavis told all of us in our meetings, I can see why you would be concerned.
Yeah.
How are you feeling after that,
Overwhelmed.
if I might ask?
I'm kind of trying to distract myself with my new little runes. I'm gonna make the best food preserver ever. And then maybe he'll give me some more.
Does Rhea have like the runes out, like she's looking through?
Yeah,
or
she's got
something?
like she's holding like the little tablet. Yeah.
Emily just sort of like peeks
iPad
over and
kids.
just looks at it.
Yeah.
Damn rune kids. Emily peeks over and just has a look at it. That is well beyond me, but it looks looks like you'll have your hands full trying to decipher it.
I'm familiar with like the shapes and stuff because I've been interacting with runes forever because I've been helping Granny, but it's not really the same as actually learning them, you know? It's kind of like being around books but not knowing how to read.
Suppose that does make sense. Well,
So hopefully I can learn how to read.
good luck. Maybe then you can teach me how to read them.
I mean, that's the best way to know if you know something, if you can teach someone else, right?
Of course. But no, thank you. Ria, I do appreciate you asking like that.
Yeah. You're important. It's okay to speak up sometimes.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Now, Lady Tavis did mention to me that you organized a spa day with her.
Yeah, well, because apparently she was talking about how loud the cards night are and how she just wanted to get away sometime. So I offered if she wanted to, I'd be happy to go with her if she doesn't want to go by herself.
A private invite to a spa with Lady Tavis. That is well done. Not everyone would get that so quickly.
It wasn't really meant to be anything special. It just looked like she needed some time away.
Suppose that's right. I can imagine the noise that would come from having that lot.
I mean, Aurelian
Well.
said it's not a quiet person, so.
Less so Lord Tavis, more so Carol and Vikram together.
Yeah. I thought it'll be fun, though.
Well,
Sorry, I don't mean to keep you up or anything. I just
No,
want to
that is alright. It was. Yeah, as I said, thank you. Yeah.
Have a good night.
You too. I will just open her door.
Okay, so the three members back in the dining hall, or was you making your way? Is there anything you'd like to do this evening?
Well, because we're on Tavis time,
Yeah,
it would be closer to morning, correct?
yeah, it's like getting to like 5, 6 a.m. Like the time you woke up for this D&D
Okay.
session.
Yeah, cool. um, Ali will probably duck out. Will there be any herbalists open at this time of day?
No, none that you know of.
No. All right. I'll probably give it a couple of hours and then set out for a herbalist real quick before I properly go down for a nap.
Okay. So,
Yep.
is there anything anyone wants to do with Ali before she does that, or is there anything anyone wants to do with Ali that would happen before, at the same time as that?
No, Leo, like Nathan, wants to go to bed.
Yeah.
Nathan doesn't
Fair.
want
I mean, I want to
Nathan
go
wants
buy
take
little
in.
baskets and boxes.
He does, yeah.
I want to go buy little baskets and boxes so that I can try to put my little rune magic on them. So I'll go with Ali if she wants.
Yes, you.
Easy.
Whenever I come back to the little dining hall with everyone.
I'm gonna go out and do some shopping if anyone wants to come. Just
And with my
Well,
little tablet.
I'll
Cool.
walk with you on the
Oh,
way
yeah.
to the Lyceum. I'm going to try and get some rest. It's been a long night.
You're
Ali-
not at the Lyceum anymore, aren't you?
No. I gave up my room, but as you've all discovered, I don't really need my own room anymore.
Oh yeah,
That's
the
fair.
house. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Ali, are you
Mhm.
going to be walking past the arena by any chance?
Will it take me past the arena? Finding herbalists and
You
stuff?
don't know yet. You'll be going near it though. You could make your way there.
Yeah.
You don't have to, but you
Yeah, I'll be going nearby.
While you're out, do you mind delivering a message for me?
Sure.
And Aureliana's gonna hand over a envelope with some parchment in it.
Mhm.
If you don't mind handing this over to Vikram if you do see him.
Okay. All right. Well, sleep well. Actually, you'll be probably walking in similar direction since Gilded Rose. But anyway,
We'll all leave together and then split off as we go.
Let's all
Yeah.
go then. Every kind
Wait, where
Say
are
more.
we right now? I
You're
thought
in the
we were
Tavis
at the
estate.
Gilded Rose.
Tavis.
So
Oh,
Tavis is
fuck. Okay.
like probably the entirety of real estate side.
Yeah.
Aureliana's gonna be making his way over to the Gilded Rose, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
walking the same way for about 5 minutes, you end up splitting off. Leo going one direction, Aurelian going another, and then
Sleep
Ali
well.
and Rhea heading another one.
So what do you want to buy?
Ali sort of slightly blushes a bit. I was thinking of buying some herbs and stuff to settle Jan's stomach. You know,
I'm gonna like boop her with my elbow.
I don't want him to rely on the bucket. You know,
But it's really gross, yeah.
Although
it is.
Do they affect him differently than they would us?
I have no idea, but I assume it's pretty similar on the inside.
I don't know. We can get a variety.
Not sure.
How familiar are you with herbs? I know that
Decently.
you've done
I mean,
a lot
I'm
of medicine for yourself, right?
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I just thought, he took the first step. It was a big step.
It was a big step. It was out of nowhere too.
Yeah. So I thought, let's keep the surprises happening, maybe.
That's a good way to think, I think.
Yeah.
Can we also get a bunch of little boxes?
Yeah, of course.
Because I assume
Kidding
I'm
me?
gonna mess up a lot.
You're learning runes. It is so
I'm so excited.
Oh, I have no idea what any of it means, but that's sick.
I don't either yet, but we're gonna find out.
You will. You'll nail it. Mm.
So, kind of wandering, that kind of late night post party vibe when everyone's kind of just like seeing the early
Yeah.
rise opening of things. The bakeries are open first if you want to stop for breakfast somewhere.
Yes, breakfast, dinner. Yes,
Sweet bun?
yes. We probably have to wait until the place is open anyway. So.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah. I'll pay for brekkie.
Yeah, you go by this place. It's mostly like just breads and stuff this early in the morning. The sweeter treats haven't
Yeah.
quite been started as
Yeah.
as early.
That's
but
fine.
Just like a small, like, honey oat loaf sort of
yeah,
thing.
easily.
Cool.
To waste time, Rhea starts like people watching, pointing out like,
Oh, I think this person does this, and that person does that, and that person's going here.
like just making up a bunch of stories about like people around.
Yep. Ali's just entertained by this. It's great.
I'd say maybe like 8 a.m. You start to get tired at this point. Like going
Yeah.
from not Tavis time to Tavis time is
It's hard.
jarring. It's definitely
Yeah, but we need to do shopping.
sleep schedule whiplash.
Yeah.
But you just see there's a simple enough like a little apothecary called Choruses.
As we're walking in, Ali sort of goes, I feel like we need to find a happy medium between our time and, you know, the other time. Halfway mark, maybe.
Fair. I think it'll be a lot harder to maintain, though.
Very true. Very true. Morning.
You see there's like a half elf and probably like could pass for a half elf, but there's stubby little horns coming through. There's definitely some tiefling lineage in there, or if it's not tiefling lineage, perhaps it's the touch of a shadow touched elf. You're not quite
Yep.
sure. They've got kind of this like purposely dyed like half white, half black hair that's split straight down the middle, just split dye.
Very cool.
Nice.
Just kind of shoulder length. It was very messy this time of morning, and they're just like, you see, they get like a mortar and pestle, and they're just like crushing something.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is it okay if we look around?
Just don't break anything.
Of course not.
We really
Yeah, Ali
start
will be
going,
looking for
like,
familiar
Yeah,
stuff
so-
to her.
We're at conversation. Look, that's good for tummies, but I don't know about that. It doesn't really go well with this one, and
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I-
a lot of like various like just bushels, I suppose, of like these small little bundles of various herbs, and like some of them are labeled, some of them are like, you know, good for this, brew into tea. Some of this is like grind into paste. It's a lot of base ingredients, and then you get to like a shelf where there's like various salves, pastes, and tinctures just kind of floating around the shelves.
Yeah.
do you want to get a variety of
Ali.
different things in case stuff doesn't work, or do you just want to commit to a thing?
Oh, it's going to be a care package.
Got it.
Range of things. That's cute.
yeah, and Real C picks it up and start picking stuff as well, and be like, and then like trying to like tie things that she think will go well together, like in little bundles and things like that.
The
I think
individual
this will
items
work.
kinda
And
like
holding out a bushel to smell.
logs. Do you need help finding anything?
Just looking for nausea remedies and things.
Oh, you want to go over to? There's a cupboard there on the right. I've got arrow cress in there. It'll help.
Thank you.
Do I know anything about
Yeah,
Aerocress?
arrow cress is a very like anti-nausea kind of herb that settles the stomach.
Cool.
It's this kind of like
Oh, yeah.
pale little white leaf that all comes to like an arrow point.
Cool. Very cool. Do you have any baskets or anything that we can
Yeah, no.
put these in?
Baskets, box. cups, whatever you really need.
Perfect.
Wicker basket.
Awesome.
Do
Thank
you want
you.
this wrapped up for somebody, or is this just anything's the work?
Yeah, I'll have it wrapped. That'd be nice. Thank you.
They kind of look at what you're doing and start like just mental maths. And, 3 silver pieces.
Right. I'm gonna give 5 silver pieces.
Very generous. And they
Huh.
get this like very beautiful wicker wicker basket and kind of just like ribbon it over, get them everything kind of neatly tied together. Is that all you're in the market for today? Are you perhaps buying anything else? Potions? Anything of the like?
Little boxes mostly.
Little boxes? For what?
I'm learning rune magic, so I'm trying to turn them into food preservation. But I don't know. I'm probably gonna mess up a lot, so I'm looking for like cheaper stuff first. So if I mess it up, it doesn't matter too much.
They're like, I recognize some of those words.
Yeah. I have a few old broken crates that I used to carry herbs before. You can have them if you want.
You don't need them?
Not really. They're firewood for me now, but if it would help.
No, you can take them. That's okay. I'll look around. Be fine.
Oh, good.
I do have small little lock boxes, if that's what you're looking for. Some like small little ones.
Yeah, I think that'd be okay. Just to try to see if I can get it out working.
Any particular wood that you need them to be made of? Or wicker? Or... Alright.
Probably not wicker. Probably like solid sides, I assume. I don't actually know. I'm just learning.
Okay. They got like a shelf kind of behind them where they've got like a bunch of these like very much like almost like ring box where it's just like where they would pack seeds into a small box of like
Yeah.
ring box size and just go. These might do well. Like
Yeah, that'd be great.
I've got like pull out like a larger kind of trunk underneath their counter top and just there's like a box with little boxes inside it.
Yes, I love a box of little boxes.
Boxception, let's go.
How many do you need?
Is 10 okay?
Yeah, I could do 10 for a silver piece.
Okay. I only have a gold piece. Do you change?
I can get change.
Thanks.
Take 9 silver pieces, hand it back to you. And they get all the like 10 little ring size boxes and they go, you need a basket. Gets a basket, puts all them in a basket. Give it to you.
Thank you.
By all means.
Thank you very much. Bye. As we're walking out, Ali mutters to Rhea, I've just thought of a great prank you can do on just a random stranger.
Mhm.
Once you get the preserving thing working, if we find like, you know, some form of old ruin or something, you hide a box there so it pings with any detect
magic, and then
magics
just
and
put a
they open it
strawberry
and
in
it's a
it.
little... Yeah.
It's just
like,
a
"Oh my God,
perfectly
it's a big
preserved
magical
strawberry.
artifact. Strawberry.
That'd be amazing. We should definitely do that. I also need a traveling backpack because mine was stolen.
Oh, yeah, true. General stores that way. Let's go.
Mhm.
So have you got any dates with Kyvan set up?
He sent a letter
As we're
and I
walking.
sent a letter, but I haven't gotten one back yet. But I sent it today. It was late.
Yes,
so he probably,
today. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Tevis time.
So hopefully I'll get a response soon if he's in town. And if he's not in, if I don't get a response, I'm gonna assume he's out on a job.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It'll be good for you to see him. You know, It's been a
It'd be
while.
nice.
So, looking for a like just kind of basic general store. There's many to pick from. You can find one very simply. If you want to get a backpack, it costs you 2 gold.
Okay. I buy a
You got that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
Sweet.
assuming they make change.
They can.
and I'll just buy some like a letter card or something, just like postcard essentially, just so I can write a little
2
note
copper.
for the thing. Yeah,
You got like
easy.
5 sheets.
Just so I'm not
Nice.
putting an unmarked fucking package in front of Yanwood's door.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm feeling kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna go back to Leo's hut. Are you okay to deliver Aurelian's letter, or do you want company?
I'm good. I'm good. You go get some rest. Sleep well.
Okay.
I'll give her a hug and then walk her with my little
Yeah.
basket.
Thanks for the company.
Always.
Go to the arena.
So, making your way to the arena, you can hear the kind of the early rise of people just already in the practice in the arena. You can hear the clang of metal on metal.
I can hear the aura of chicken and rice.
Yep.
Yeah. It's crunchy. I'll head in. Just find a random person. Is Vikram in?
Oh yeah, he is out in the yard.
Cheers.
You make your way. You see Vikram's just like very high waisted breeches just up on him, no shirt, just
Yeah.
like Kylo Ren
Yeah.
and that. He just
That's what I'm saying. She's Kylo Ren looking at his motherfucker.
and he's just like he just has an axe and he is just like going to 10 on like 4 other guys training with him, and he is fending each of them off.
This squarest of torsos.
The squares.
Oh, yeah.
My man's takes his entire genetics off of Roblox.
Yeah, Ellie will just watch and wait for the exercise to finish.
Yeah, it's like 4 younger gladiators that are like seemingly training for whatever, either their first or one of their early bouts, and Vikram's barking a lot of orders at them, like, you know, commenting on their footwork, and it's a side of Vikram that you've never seen. I don't think you ever would have seen, but
Yeah.
it's an impressive, like, he's not just the person who runs the arena, he's also probably fought in it quite a lot.
Ellie's watching this and going, so where did Aurelian get all that shit from then? There's a divide. There's such a divide.
Where did it all go wrong?
We're the edgy.
He sees you.
But yeah.
Oh,
Morning.
good morning.
I
how
was
are we? Oh, you're fancy there dressed today.
yeah. Good. Yeah, we had a dinner last night. It was a work function. I was asked to I was swinging by and so was told to give you this.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's not a court
Folds it in
summons.
half and just puts a 10 in front of his.
Yeah.
How's
I mean, I'm not
how is he?
confusing, but healthy and upright. Yeah.
As much as you can ask for, I guess.
I he's a difficult man to understand at times.
Yeah, he gets that from his mom.
Yeah.
Not the man part, but the difficult part.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. How are you?
Busy. Always busy.
Yeah.
A lot of haven't had a proper showing really since before I was gone. So we got to get everything up and running again. Get, you know, cash back flowing into the place.
Well, if you want, you need a hand training these guys up.
I don't think you're dressed for training right now, but I appreciate the offer.
Give me 20 minutes. I'll be back if you need.
Have you slept?
Nope.
You should sleep.
Yeah, probably.
I appreciate the offer, but perhaps, you know, when you're a bit more.
Another time
well-rested. Definitely another time.
Yeah.
I don't really.
Right, well,
I don't fight much with a glaive. I know how in theory, but it's never been my weapon of choice. So,
yeah, fair enough. Well, all right. Well, guess I'll go get some rest.
you need a bed? We got some cots set up.
Nah, I'm good. I'm in at the Rose at the moment, so I'm good.
Your beds are always too
Well,
soft for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Give the gang my best.
You four, listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. Fought off a dragon, I hear. And Ellie will walk off.
Just start like looking at each other, talking. What? You make your way back. Aurelian, are you heading to the Gilded Rose for anything in particular, or are you just trying to go to sleep?
Yes. Aurelian is currently in the process on his way over to the Gilded Rose, picking up a very large amount of chicken and rice. And is headed to the Gilded Rose to ask the chefs there to prepare that.
The old habits die hard.
The letter that he...
It's comfort food.
Yeah, basically. The letter that he has given Allie. If you would like for me to describe that now.
Yeah, now is as good a time as any.
Mm-hmm. It's a letter that, in essence, is requesting Vikram to come to the Gilded Rose for brunch and a conversation.
Oh,
So, do you pick up chicken rice? Mark off like 3 copper,
All right.
and
Copper.
the chefs there can get working on that. Then we pan to Vikram in the arena. What the fuck is a barunke? Guys,
Does anybody know what this is?
he's just like, Ellie.
Someone goes,
Ellie,
"It's a
what's
brunch, you
brunch?"
dolt."
I can't read cursive. They don't teach that.
It's true. They don't.
I mean, they do.
Wait,
don't.
there's cursive in
Not where he
Quentis?
went to school.
I mean, look at the map. There's cursive on Quentis.
Oh, you know what? Fair.
Literally on Quantos.
I was just talking about the real world. My bad.
And he, you see Vikram kind of just in the arena going, "Where's my good shirt?" And he goes looking kind of just through a tear. He got a nice button up when he needs it. And
He's like, fuck it, I ripped it off trying to look cool.
Aurelian, are you doing anything to get ready in the Gilded Rose? Do you just speak to anyone there before your father comes?
In the Gilded Rose itself?
Yeah.
Great question. I think Aurelian needs to speak to No, I don't think so. I think there's a lot that he's like actually preparing for the brunch, quote unquote.
Okay.
But there's not necessarily anything that he's really specifically trying to do.
Okay. So as you kind of sit there, anticipating, waiting, the Gilded Rose doesn't get many customers early in the morning. And by about like, let's say 10 a.m., so about 3 hours after you really kind of arrive, Vikram comes in. He's got like this like kind of just like sweater vest, shirt, sleeves are rolled up to the elbow, just plain black slacks, no weapons of any kind. And he kind of, he has this like awkwardly wrapped box that looks like it's had like bits of like parchment like kind of separately slapped to it that was put together.
All right.
And he's kind of holding this, and he sees you, and he kind of his face lights up a bit, and he goes, I don't know what to bring to brunch.
Yourself. I think that's
I got
really
these, and he
about
shakes
it.
instinctively, and you just hear chocolate just like pop, 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 pop. Oh, It starts like shaking it side to side, trying to get everything back into the slots.
That's will be fine. Would you like to sit down?
Yeah. No, it's for you. How are you? Are you?
Good. I've been thinking, I've been chatting, had a very impressive dinner with Tavises last evening.
Yeah, Morvain does that. He's all about that wine and dine. It's your kind of scene.
Dude, can I ask, when did you and Lord Tavis start speaking on a first basis?
When he dropped about 450 gold to me, I just started doing it. And he hasn't corrected me since.
That's fair enough.
He can win that right back.
Look, I'm sorry for the things I said.
Me too, kiddo.
There's a lot of confusion at this moment, and there's a lot of that I need to process. I don't think was originally cut out to be an adventurer, Dad.
I mean, look, you can be whatever you want to be. I just want you to be happy.
That's why it hurt a little when you spoke of how much fun you were having on the other side of the world, the rift.
Wasn't all fun.
Do you?
I wanted to spare you the bad bits. You don't need to worry
There
about
is no
that stuff.
Dad, there is no sparing the bad bits. Do you know what I had to do in order to get to where we are right now?
Not intricate details by any means. I know you're working for the Tavises, and I know that can't be easy based on reputation alone. But I don't know.
I've nearly died a number of times. My team, my friends, my whatever you want to call them, they've also stuck the necks out on the line. We've been mugged, we've been robbed. I've lost my memories. It's all this shit that I was so focused on as a writer, as a storyteller, that they don't talk about. And it
not
hurts.
Really.
It hurts that you only talked about all the good stuff and all your tales and
I didn't want to make you worry. You're my boy. It's my job to keep you safe from all that stuff that I can. I know I can't keep you safe from everything in the world, but I don't need you worrying about your old man. Anyway, if you want, we can talk about it. Talk about the harder bits.
that would help. Actually, excuse me. Could we get food out, please?
Yeah, they go to the back and just, like, very much so, like, just like school lunch has a full tray done up of chicken and rice. Vikram just puts his hand on your hand and goes, I know. And he just loads up a bowl.
It's breakfast. Something familiar.
Like, oh, so you remember me going through the rift?
No.
Yeah? Okay. Coliseum Day, it was usual big event. We were up in the big booth watching down you, Nar Sam, the Jorhakin guy with the forearms, and Ali, tall elven girl, braided hair, and me, big man, and you, little man. And big portal of fire opened up and started hitting at some of the gladiators. Narasam, you and Ali all got knocked down into it. and we're fighting. And everything kind of went to shit. So I grabbed the axe, as I'm wont to do. And I figured if I jumped through, well, all those stories that you had lying around and stuff, and it happens like that, someone's opening it from the other side. So I figured I'd go knock their heads together and hop back through. But, you know, it didn't really work that way. There was a mass of, like, a lot of fucking things over there. A red dragon is the worst thing. Burnt me pretty bad. Bit me pretty bad. I don't know what to call them, like little gremlin-y things made of fire and rock. Many of them. Dealt with as much of them as I could, and then what I'm told happened is when I was in there fighting, the professors came by when you were fighting on the outside, and they sealed the rift with me still inside. And then when I was inside and the thing got closed, whatever call that all those creatures were trying to, you know, line up to get through, like this little small army, they realized the rift was closed, so they left. Dragon flew away with my axe in its back, and I was left bloody and burnt. But I suppose the good thing about fighting fire creatures is it cauterizes the wounds. So then I limped my way down to eastward for a while, for a little bit, for a fair bit. I met a couple dangerous things on the road, tall fucking things. They looked like, I don't know, dragons on two legs, but like my size. They basically tried to they were asking me a bunch of questions about who I worshipped. I said Vosatha, usual shit. That was not okay with them. I don't know why. They said they were going to take me in for questioning, and I had a place to go, people to meet, you know. Had to get back to you. So, had to, you know. I was quicker. I wasn't quick enough to not get nicked, but I've never fought a Varma before. So, we went through that. I found this, I'm told it's called, the continent is called Vistastead. I don't really remember. They said it in some language. It sounded like growling and shit. Bears, basically tall bears that spoke. Like straight out of a storybook. And they were nice enough. Did not like jokes about honey. Got a slap for that. Deserved.
Of course you would.
Didn't really have any food, didn't have any shelter. A lot of my clothes were burnt. I was really kind of freeballing it. So we came to a deal. They're having an issue with some, I don't know. It's like you ever seen like a praying mantis? I've seen them in like little books. So like 8 foot tall.
Oh.
So yeah, they were struggling with them. And then those are the babies. What's it called? He's gonna roll to remember the name. There you go. It's called an ankeg, I think. And they're having a big issue with the brood mother. So basically, they loaned me an axe as part of the payment, and then if I cleared it out, I'd get food, clothes, and lodging. And then I was going to try and find a wizard after that, because, you know, those book guys know all about traversing the plains.
Just a real quick question.
Yeah.
Don't you ever get tired of chicken and rice?
No, can't get tired of that. That's fuel right there.
Never thought about spicing it up, adding herbs to things?
I mean, you can.
Like pepper?
It's a bit spicy for me. Now, I tell you what is a some of something. Paprika.
I can learn to compromise with paprika.
Not on everything, but for special occasions.
No, not on not on everything. What do you mean? I was just talking
I've
about the
spread it on some
chickens.
toast before. It's not a bad pairing.
Right, that's not what normal. Anyways.
So, and then after dealing with the brood mother, they spit acid, by the way. Not nice. But this is some stuff I used to do before. Like, you know, I kind of fell into the old routine. You know, before when I was a bodyguard. Before I was a bodyguard, I kind of, you know, make the work alley and shit. Did I had my time of being a gladiator and then going out trying to have you know, work on these things. And I didn't think you wanted to know about the bad stuff. You know, your storybooks are all about like these, you know, great heroes and the amazing lives they led and their tragic ends. I think it interests you.
I'm starting to realize now that the reason why people don't talk about them is because they don't want to hear about it.
Oh yeah, they never write about the diarrhea on the road. Fucking runs through me.
It's not as glorious as people make it out to be. There's a lot of shitty situations. Press
Away.
the digitation.
That one, you can't do away the memory with that one. You can
No,
unshit
no.
yourself with it, but you can't unshit the memory.
You can't go around unshitting other people's pants. Come on.
Does it just go backwards or?
You get off the clothes and you just gotta, you know, sit there, squat, and just splash.
No. Prestidigitation does not mean the asshole slurps back up the shit. No.
Jen pulls out
No.
her veto card.
The one veto card for the entire campaign.
Yeah, everyone gets it. But look, it's I didn't think you'd, you know. My shit's boring to
Right.
you. You gloss over whenever I talk about the gladiator shit.
It's not that it's boring. During a conversation, I felt invalidated.
Can you break down why, or?
There's a lot that I did in order to hold the arena together. The things that, if I imagined I would have to kill people, that's a first. I would never imagine that I would have to choose between two sides that are so passionate about one another. I am currently stuck in a very strange situation and feel as though I need to explain a few things.
Okay, well, I'm all ears.
Are you aware that, well, it was through the consequences of my actions that they attacked this building?
Vaguely, I was told something about it, but I figured you
They
maybe
set it
just
on
put
fi-
your foot in it, like father, like son.
They set it on fire for me stepping out of line. People were killed here.
That's not right. You want me to talk to Morvain? Man to man?
We've talked. We have
He seems reasonable.
conversation there. They also turned Zanril. They gave him the gift.
What did he get?
They gave him the gift.
I'm not following, kiddo.
Do you? They turned. Just gonna really quickly look
He's like
around
dead.
to make sure that. They turned him into a vampire spawn.
How?
I don't know.
Where'd they find a vampire?
Oh. Vikram. Dad,
Yeah?
when do you get invited for cards?
You know, fifth day, last day of the week. Every week.
At what time?
We normally meet at like 8 after the arena closes.
All right. And how long do you all play cards for?
Until I win.
Have you ever noticed that things around the estate are very different? There's a lot of people walking around in the middle of the night, but not during the day.
Well, yeah, where Morvain comes from, it's always nighttime, so I guess they're just used to that. Probably don't like the sun.
The sun.
Wait, you're not saying
Yes.
Carol's a
How have you?
vampire?
No. The other ones. The
Salia?
Lord and... that one I'm not so sure about. Probably not, but... the Lord and Lady.
No.
Yes.
But I've seen Morvain eat garlic.
There are some misconceptions about vampire that we do not understand quite fully. There are traditions, there are misconceptions, there are stories and tales. Anyways, they gave Zanril the gift. They burned the Gilded Rose down and now currently own ownership of it. This place is special to me because I've never told you this, but Elara's the closest thing I've had to a mom.
That's
ever.
nice.
I know I've looked up to Sephiroth. I know I've always wondered what life could be like, but there aren't a lot of people who have stood up for me, who have watched over me the way that Elara had.
She's a good woman.
And I don't really have any siblings, and Zanril is just that to me.
Zanril's a good
So
kid.
you-
That's. I can talk to Morvain about this if you want. We can get this sorted out. You know, there's nothing that you could have done that's too far gone. We can get this fixed.
We can get
Maybe
this
I'll
fixed.
win it off him in cards.
I don't think it works that way. I don't
I
think
mean,
it's
if he
quite
gets
that
enough
simple.
debt, it does.
I've
got my eyes on his sword.
Why?
It's. Have you seen it? It's right above the arena door. Imagine.
We don't need it right above the okay. Hmm.
Look, no, there's a
You work-
plan. You know, there is plan.
Sure, you work at that angle. But I just need you to understand that I'm in a very complicated situation. You
Thank you
are
for-
now very buddy with Moraine Tavis. That's very strange for me to say.
I'm trying to workshop
Um,
Morris, but he doesn't like it.
I'm not you. I'm not gonna try that.
No,
But
I wouldn't.
I'm very tired of the people that I care about getting hurt around me.
I'll keep an eye on Zanril. I'll keep an eye on this place when you're out doing all your stuff. I'll make sure it doesn't go up in flames. If it's important to you, it's important to me.
Thank you. That does mean a lot.
could I try and? I'm not going to be good at it. I've never fucking good at stories like you. Can I try and explain why I told you what I did when you came back? From why, I guess.
I'm listening.
So, it's been, about a week since I've been back. I've had time to read some of the books you had. It could have been... I suppose... it's kind of like I thought I could be one of those, guys from the books you read, Went on this cool, heroic adventure. Maybe you would think I was cool finally. I didn't do it to upset you.
You don't need to be cool, Dad.
I'm cool to everyone else, just not you.
You're definitely something, I'll tell you that, but there is a story that is specific to you that nobody else can tell. I don't need you to be any other story. I just need you to be you. I am going to be moving out of the arena, though, if that's okay.
That's perfectly fine. You don't have to stay there if you don't want to. It's, you'll always have a room, but you're getting to that age now where you probably should have your own place. Do you good.
Oh, I disappeared for a second. I'm back.
Did you hear what I said?
About time. Don't have to live there.
Yeah. Right, but
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to stay there at all. You'll always have a place there, but it's probably good for you to move out. Kids your age, you're in your 20s now. You gotta find your footing. It'd be good for you.
I think it'd be good for you too.
Don't worry about me.
I'll come back. I'll swing around, but please don't do things for me. In the future, don't jump into any more portals for us. I can take care of myself now. I promise.
I'm always going to want to protect you, kiddo.
I know.
I can't promise I'm not going to want to protect you. I will try not to go through extra dimensional rifts. That is a compromise I can make.
And that is a compromise that I will accept.
I would be... God, words are hard. I would like if you would let me know when you have a new address where you're staying. Maybe I could write you letters.
I haven't decided yet. I think I might spend some time here. Might spend some time at the 10th realm. Might find an apartment somewhere in the city. Who knows?
When you find something permanent.
Of course. Have you ever met Alara?
Yeah, no, I've met Alara. I actually knew when they were a group, Alara, all of them. That Braxton guy.
Right. Speaking of, they're on their way here, actually, to help protect
All of them?
Zenril as well. No, just
How about
just Braxton, I
I could
believe.
teach Zanril to fight.
Only if Zenril wants to learn how to fight. they're still in the process of acclimating to their newfound.
I'll reach
Quirks.
out. He might be weird. He's there. He's which one?
There,
How am I? Okay, there. There a
They-
bit.
you could just say Zanril as well.
Zanril's just a little bit weird around me sometimes. I think.
How so? Actually, what do you mean by that?
Only person who's ever visited the arena has asked for a hug goodbye.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
He's
Vidi
expressed
forgot
interest
that
in
Xandro
sword
wants to
fighting
fuck his
before,
dad.
But he's
Okay,
just
no,
kinda
that's
weird
not the-
about it.
No, that's not the sword fighting that he means. I need you to, let me go speak to Zanra. I'll bring up the proposition, but also set some ground rules.
Yeah, we wouldn't want him getting hurt.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Huh?
But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm going to be moving out of the arena. There may be some changes in the future as well, but
Do you want to box up the stuff in your room? Is there anything in there I shouldn't see? If I go in to clean it?
I don't think there is anything up there that I would be adverse to.
Nothing from your teen years when you were exploring your...
That's work. That's research.
Hey, we all research in our own time.
It really is. All of those anatomy books, they weren't really cheap and really, really helped with the writing process.
Research is never cheap.
And you don't have to go up to my room.
I'm just joking on you. It's just...
I'll come by in a couple of days if I really need to come pick up a couple of things. If you need the room and want to convert it into another private gym or something, just let me know.
I'm
and
thinking steam room.
Steam room on that level.
I mean, we make it work.
Do you know how difficult it's going to be to get the pipes up there?
I'm sure there's a wizard that can do it. We're near a wizard school.
It's not. Many things are accomplished through magic, but not everything is achieved through magic.
Morris has steam room in his basement. Why can't I have one?
That's not a steam room.
I mean, it's good as.
Okay, that is an extra planar portal to the woad.
So I
Because-
can't go into it?
No, you can't. You shouldn't walk through anything just randomly down there, but I just need you to understand that what we are capable of is very different from what they are capable of.
It's much in the muchness.
Right.
They've got
okay. I really do need to go to bed because
You look a bit tired.
I've been up
And
all night.
he awkwardly
I've
just
been-
kind of shifts and just reaches across the table to grab you and just hug you.
Oh. Okay.
And then he does the, okay, this is a bit long, pats you on the back 3 times and lets you go.
Okay. Next time, if you don't mind, just so you're ready for it, to learn more about Sephiroth.
But you want to learn more about Sephiroth, or you want me to learn more about Sephiroth?
I want to learn more about what Sephiroth was to you. What actually happened.
Oh, that's a...
Actually, before you leave, there's one more thing. I have wings now. The wings are covered in eyeballs. Do you happen to know anything about that?
It happened once before.
I keep waking up in mazes in my brain, in my dreams. Someone
there's a
mocked
new
me
one.
on the end of it.
When you were like 3, you got them on your ankles. They went away.
I had eyeballs on my ankles.
No, wings.
Wings. Okay.
We've always known you were, touched by the
I had
celestial
wings on my
stuff.
ankles. Wait, but I got sick when I was 6. You told me that all of this came forth when I was sick.
Yeah. You were a sick child, and then at 6 it got really bad, and that's when the whole Vosata thing happened, but you were showing signs.
Right, but I had wings on my ankles when I was 3.
Not every day. Like, I think it was a full moon thing, maybe. It happened every now and then. I thought it was an elf thing.
This is not an elf thing.
I'm not an expert.
Elves do not get wings on their ankles when they're
Sephiroth
young.
did not answer my questions when I sent them.
Has any other children in your life, your siblings or whatever, have they had wings on their ankles?
Well, I was the youngest, and we're all humans. I was the only one brave enough to bark at an elf lady.
I hate to do
You
this to
grew
you,
out
but
of
I
it.
think I did not. Now I have
Do you have wings on your
6.
ankles?
No, but now I
You
have
grew out of
6
wings
of
on
them
your
on my
ankles then.
back. But now I have 6 of them on my back, and all of them
Yeah,
have
but
eyeballs.
We know, like, the celestial stuff was like, in your whole, like, thing anyway.
You can't just say that. This is a
Is that offensive? I apologize.
no. It's not an offensive thing. It's very dismissive of the situation of the scale of situation of.
Okay. Are wings a bad thing? Am I having an inappropriate response? Because that sounds cool to me, but if we're worried, I can be worried. Do we need a doctor?
You're very strangely okay with this. What if you woke up with wings one day?
I'm flying first thing. Straight up. High as I can
You
go.
know what? That's fair. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, apple and tree.
If you could figure out anything else about where these wings have come from, if there's anything that you remember at any point, if you come across any notes or old children portraits, I don't know if they do that, please let me know. I need some information.
I'll look into it. There's a box of Sephiroth's old junk that I never went through, so maybe there's something in there.
I'll swing by in the evening. Is that okay?
Sure. I don't know if I'm going to be ready to talk about Sephiroth in the evening, but it's a wound.
Then, send me a message. Write me a letter whenever you're ready.
Where will I send it?
If you send it here... Actually, just tell Moraine.
Morvain is able to contact you. He gave me a scroll for that once. He owes me like a lot of money now, so I'm sure we can figure something out.
Right, just let him know, and then he'll contact Emmeline, and then Emmeline will contact me.
Which one's Emmeline again?
The other... Have you not met her?
I have, but they came in like a pack. Is that the one with the ears or the one with the one with the braided hair? Like Ali.
It's the one that has the braided hair, if I
Okay.
remember.
Not the fox person.
No, not the fox one. That's Ria.
Question.
Yes.
He kind of looks around. Is that like a theater kid thing, kind of like you, or is that's real?
What?
Like, is she just like dress up for a play? Or like, is that actual? Like, the
Are you
ears
talking
and the
about
tail?
her ears?
I've never seen that before.
I know you've never seen that before. Those are real. And no, it is not a theater thing. She does not carry herself like a theater person.
How am I meant to know if I don't get to ask these questions?
To ask these questions.
I know, but sometimes you ask these questions and people get mad at you.
Well, as long as you come at it from a respectable point of view, that's not something that I can teach you, that's for sure. But if you come at it from a more respectful position, people tend to respond more positively to it.
And you and her, like, anyone in that group that you're kind of like, you know,
No.
hey, I gotta ask.
They're wonderful, but no.
No special person in your life yet?
I am not sure if there will be.
That's okay. If you don't want a special person, there's always special research.
Okay.
I'm
Any
trying
other
here,
questions?
kiddo. I'm trying my best.
I know. You are doing very well. Better than expected. Are there any other questions about the group that you would like to know about that you can't ask them directly about?
Oh, where to begin? No, no, I'll leave it. Like, does the tail come out of the butt?
No,
Does
it does not. It is probably something to do with like the vestigial bit that a lot of other humanoids have.
I've never seen another. Other than, like, is it a tiefling thing? Are we allowed to call them that?
Similar to tieflings, but no, she is not a tiefling. At least not
What
that I
is she?
believe. To the furthest understanding of this individual, one of the purest embodiments of the woad that there exists.
Can you clarify something for me?
Sure.
The fuck is the difference between a woad and just like a forest?
Okay, that is an entire thing that
I mean, I know.
I
that,
don't think I could really
people tell me
explain.
it's like a magical forest, but like, how?
has no one ever told you to just not like wander into the Savannah woods or
I've
wander
never gone
into
further east than Casellia. Like, we did all the touring around like Kerrigan and like Arvagrad and stuff. We've never gone far east. I've gone through like,
Right,
the
there-
Savannah woods, but never like Vethalier.
The numbing lasted like 30 minutes and it was gone. I'm like, ugh.
and first sold in 1951 as the chicken roll, despite not actually containing chicken.
As you can see, stream, we're having a very deep conversation on food. As we're,
Hi.
We're talking about regional cuisine delicacies.
okay,
Yeah.
We're definitely not
last
talking
thing
about
you
different
heard,
corn dogs.
non-food
I don't-
dog related. Oh, he was asking what the fuck Rhea is.
Yeah,
That's what
he was
he-
asking
Yeah.
what the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
is.
Okay, we're back.
So what is that? It's not elf. It's not human. It's not.
You know, I'm really not
Say it.
sure myself. I'm really not sure if I have a theory that
Okay.
well, it's kind of a theory. I'm actually not really sure what's the reality at this point. I needed clarification as well. Maybe we should ask her together.
Is that offensive?
No, I don't think it's offensive. I think she loves talking about herself, so I think it's fine.
Well, those are your people.
Right. I'm learning how to do that part as well.
You don't need to learn that.
Turns out I do.
Well, okay. You're tired. You need to get to bed.
Yes.
I will see you in the arena whenever you want. You can stop by for breakfast, stop by for whatever you need. Thank you for the chicken and rice. Enjoy the chocolates. I love you, kid.
I actually have something for you as well. It's not as marvelous as Morvain Tavis' sword, but actually it's quite the opposite. And Aurelian is holding the really ugly longsword that we got at the Tri-Roads Rest while we were trying to find a weapon. I don't really use this,
I don't think.
but I thought it was interesting.
It's something.
It certainly is something. It's a conversation starter. It's from blacksmiths out in the Tri-Road. They tried their best with what they had. And I think it would be interesting if you had it and put it somewhere.
Yeah. Why does it smell that way?
Can I roll a history check to remember?
You can. It's not going to be a hard DC.
The horse piss sword.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
It's the old way of making leather.
Right. It's how do I say it? Artisanally designed.
Smells artisanal.
Using very traditional methods of leather curement. It's very natural, as it comes to find out. It is piss. It is horse piss.
Oh, this is becoming a punishment in the arena.
What? Fighting with the horse piss sword?
Yeah. Who drew the horse piss sword on a day?
Well, if you do decide to pull it out in an event, let me know if it holds any luck, because I know that some of the fighters really prefer to use some weapons, and it would be really funny if whoever was holding the horse piss sword won a lot.
You won't tell them until they win, though. Okay, he gets up and he kind of stretches because he doesn't know what else to do right now. And he goes, "Okay,
Well, get home safe.
You too.
Don't fall into any portals on the way home.
I'll do my best."
I'll be very mad at you if you fall into a portal on
Bathhouse
the
in
way
the
home.
Tavises? Yay or nay?
As long as you're being supervised, I think it should be fine.
I don't think they're
Always
freaky
ask
like
before
that.
you walk. Always ask before you walk through a portal. How about that? That is a new ground rule. Always ask someone before you walk through
Goes
a
both
portal.
ways, though.
Yes, it does go both ways.
Okay. Thank you for the piss stick. I will see you.
Thank you for the chocolate.
There's no piss in that. He just starts walking.
I would hope not.
That Bikram's gone. Is there anything else you want to do, Aurelian?
Go to bed.
Go to bed. Okay. Rhea, you said you wanted to do something.
Yeah. So Rhea has gone back to Leo's magical house. Are they in two separate bedrooms or is it one bedroom?
No, I can only make 2 rooms.
Okay, got it.
So the bottom floor, as you walk up, is set up like Leo's study. And Leo will be poring over some massive spreadsheets as he's trying to work out some strange math. And there's a couple of ball bearings kind of like set up, and he's just engraving on them as he does this math.
I
But
put down
upstairs is like just one bedroom. There's like a single bed in the corner and like I'll get to it when we get up there. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put down like my basket of all the little boxes and come over and like grab one of the ball bearings and be like, "What you doing?"
The ball bearing, when you pick it up, says detonation prepared, counting down 3, 2, 1. It waits for a minute.
I just
It
look
says-
at you.
Detonation prepared. Counting down 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm working on a distraction.
That's fair. Considering you didn't freak out when I went to reach for it, I figured it was safe, but like that's a
Oh.
little scary.
Good. What have you got? What have you got there?
Oh, you bring basket over, and it's like a bunch. You think it's ring boxes at first. So I'm just like, look at all the boxes.
Leo will push the paperwork over, get his spell book, and get ready. Like pull out the peacock feather and a small pearl. All right, what am I identifying?
Nothing. These are my boxes.
Oh, slight disappointment. Well,
So I could make a preserving food box. I needed a bunch of little ones that didn't really matter if I messed up, you know?
oh, do you want the desk?
We should probably sleep first.
What time is it?
10?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I should probably sleep. Don't touch that ball bearing on the end.
Why did you have to say it like that? Now I want to touch it. You have to tell me what it does, or you know I'm going to touch it.
I'll gesture to it.
You told me not to touch it.
It just starts glowing orange. Leo
Okay.
touches the other one. He touches the other ones. They all start glowing orange.
You're not
Touch it,
freaking
it
out.
just
So
says-
I'm not gonna freak out. That's great. I pick them up.
No,
I was like,
yeah. So the idea is that I'll roll them down the thing that magical tinkering does.
I figured.
So he'll put them all in his hand, squeeze, and just roll them onto the floor. One says detonation prepared,
and the rest of
um,
them glow.
counting down, and the other ones glow. Yeah.
Could you imagine if we're like in a cave or something, or
Yeah.
it's like really dark, and you just like tick one down and it.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about all the portals we closed.
I don't think they're closed.
They're not. That's why I'm worried.
Yeah. Me
There
too.
was one in Aurelian's home.
Hmm. Do you think we should check it out? Have a proper look.
I mean, we don't really know how to close them on our own yet. But I do think that maybe we should ask someone who does about it and bring it up.
Well, there's a big house full of,
Sleepy vampires? Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how much God's blood they have, but the
I don't know if
Lyceum's
we
here
can
as well.
close
We've
it if
got.
it's not active, you know?
I'm working on a theory. I don't think they're. I think they may be waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the door's not open, I don't know how to close and lock it.
I don't have a good answer to that.
I know.
I'm worried
It's
too.
been on my mind for a while, and I wanted to bring it up, especially because I know that you'll actually think about it.
Hmm. What really worries me is how many there are. I mean,
There's
we've
at
been doing
least-
this. Yeah, we've been together for months, and you and I have seen at least 3, and we're 2 people. We've heard of
And I saw-
another
I
2
saw
or
a weird
3.
one before I met you, too.
4.
Remember the... Oh my god, I can't remember which professor.
Elvin.
Elwyneth
Ellen. Yeah. Remember when Arcoon, how I met her and she's the one who told me there was a portal there, but it wasn't like angry. It was kind of blue, I think, if I remember right. But it took me to a very fiery, upset place, so I assumed it was one. And she encapsulated it in rock and stone. But it looked different.
I mean,
than
that's
all
just
the
putting a
normal
chair
ones.
against the door.
Yeah. But it's all we could do back then. But that one wasn't like the other ones. It wasn't a
Well-
flaming portal on the outside.
You said it was blue.
Yeah, if I remember right, it was.
Do you know if I'm remembering correctly, Des?
I'd correct you if you weren't.
Cool, thank you.
Was it like blue fire, or just a
Mm-mm.
blue
It was-
shimmering? And I'll use minor illusion to create like a blue portal.
No, it wasn't like shimmery. It had its own gravity.
Like the 10th realm.
Did the 10th realm one have its own, like the, yeah. But when I went through, I was in a fiery hellscape and falling forever, and it was very, very scary and bad. It was
Leo's a
also-
conjuration. So,
Go ahead.
a question for Des. Just so, like, Nathan's brain and Leo's brain are overlapping a little bit here, and I just need to make sure. Leo's a conjuration wizard. Portal's a part of conjuration. How much is known? Like, we know that black holes are like, Einstein-Rosen bridges and wormholes into other things. How much of that is known or is reasonable arcane
Black
science?
holes are not a thing in this universe that people would know about.
Okay, cool. So there's no like wormholing.
No.
Okay, cool, great. Carry on. Sorry, I needed to make sure because otherwise Leo was going to go on this whole thing.
Yeah. But it was also in a really weird place that it breaks the rules of the world. Because it was this big stone building. It was. Do you remember the rubbings I have?
Yeah.
The ones of the
Had.
place that isn't here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
They
made
got
a copy.
stolen.
And who did? No. Who did? I gave them to somebody. Because I showed them to
Elwyn
someone and
has a
someone.
copy?
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Your copy is gone.
My copy is gone, but somebody here does have a copy.
Perhaps
There
we'll go
were
see
mountains.
Professor.
Yeah,
You go,
there were
sorry.
mountains that weren't here. And it was a big stone building. Like, of course it was ruins. Like, it wasn't, like, gone. But it wasn't like the world is taking over the ruins. And there was a button that changed the river.
Well, you know who we should probably ask? If
Hmm.
it's mountains that don't belong in Quenthos, we should ask people who've been to not Quenthos. You should bring this up with Lord Tavis.
That's true. I didn't think about it earlier.
It's all
I was
right.
just- Yeah. Probably a good idea.
Perhaps Aura would have been a good one to think about as well.
That's fair. Yeah. I remember where it was, but I don't know where it is now.
You said Professor Arcoon has a copy of the Robbings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all wizards know each other. Perhaps
Is that wait, is
Professor
that
Arcoon-
actually a thing? All wizards know
no,
each other?
it's a common misconception. I said it as a joke.
Oh, that's alright. You said it very.
Oh no, it's 4:42 in the morning.
Fair.
Yeah, but I think it'd be quite trivial for Professor Arcoon to share those rubbings with Aura. That seems like a
True.
pretty good
Maybe I
pathway
could
in.
also get a copy to bring to Lord Tavis when we ask him.
Yeah. Well, let's go see Professor Arcoon
Tomorrow.
later this afternoon
Yeah, after
after-
sleep. Sleep first.
after sleep. Sleep first.
Please sleep first. Okay, let's go.
But-
And I'll like push you away from your desk.
All right. He kind of doesn't resist because he's just playing around.
Mhm.
Grab the rope, head upstairs. There's like a king single bed on one side of the bedroom. Still the same two stained glass windows upstairs. One with the stained glass, overlook of what Leo's view from the Lyceum room was, and the other one being the four huts alongside the river in the wood.
Mhm.
Ria's got a huge, like a
Nest of
5-foot
blankets.
nest of blankets that have all kind of been rolled and set up. I could
It's
make it
just
to
like-
bed if you'd prefer.
Never.
Nailed it. All right, bedtime. Good night.
Good night.
Does anyone have anything they want to do before you all find your way to sleep then? So, all of you wake up probably closer to like 5 p.m. in the afternoon, 6 p.m.
Nice.
Oh, we've woken up on Tavis time.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
we have.
Oh, when did you get here, Ellie? We don't have to roleplay getting it from Arcoon unless you want to. If we just want to go get
Only
copies,
if
then
Arcoon is
head out.
not here right now. She is out on
Ooh.
an expedition.
Well,
Oh, damn it.
Leave a message.
I will leave a message.
hi. Can we please get a copy of the rubbings Ria left behind?
You can leave it. She will be back sometime in the future. They don't give a date range.
We should go back to the Tower Estate so I can see if I got a letter.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sure, I've got not much else to do today.
You
Probably
don't have to
think
come if you
about...
don't want to. But we
Of
should
course
probably all
I'm
get
coming.
together.
Yeah, no, I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I figure
let's
out
go.
what jobs we're going to be doing soon too. So
Yes, I've got a couple of ideas.
pick up my basket of small boxes. Make our way to the
Oh.
Tower.
You got a new backpack.
I did. I needed one.
Do you want to put a couple of the boxes in here? Pointing to the haversack.
I kind of want to carry them. I'm excited to have them.
Yeah, all right, no problem. We're going to the Tavises.
For expedience sake, will we say everyone meets back up at the Tavises unless there's anything someone wants to do specifically separate?
I'll just write a little note on the cardstock just saying to help with the worst of the nausea, Ali, and then just prop it up next to his door, next to Yanwood's door.
And then you ding dong ditch and you knock it and you run away.
No, he can wake up and find it.
He'll wake up at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ali's not going to wake him up. That's rude.
So, for expedience sake, everyone back at the Tavis estate, all reconvened as one.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Did I have a letter?
You do not have a letter.
No.
Actually,
You
we
also-
all
I'm
check
pretty
our
sure
mail.
You know from Kaiva. Actually, I don't know if you meant to include it. Or I'll check your letter. Because he meant to include where he was going, but I think he ran out of room of what I was wanting him to do.
Yeah, he said that he was going somewhere, but I don't know when that letter was or when he came or if he came back or not. So I left him a letter and I just kind of decided if I get a response, then he's in town. If I don't,
There is
he's
no
out of
letter
town.
for you. But yeah, he's currently out of town.
Okay, makes sense.
We should probably spend the time to finally talk with people about the jobs around the.
When's the big party?
In a month.
month
that
away?
was a month.
In a
End
month?
of the next
Maybe. I guess we need to make sure that whatever job we go on can be done in that time.
Yes, from what I've heard, and I'm sure some of you have heard the same, there are a few jobs in Mantarathia way, around the Garrican especially.
Yeah.
We could
Yeah.
maybe go down there around the estate
like-
and
Like to head to Karakin? So my sister is.
Yes.
I'd like to make sure
Mm-hmm.
maybe try and bail her out of prison. Again.
And
Makes
I
sense.
have-
I mean,
yes. Sorry, Ali.
I was going to say, I think, can't remember who said it, but when my family gets here, I think they were going to get moved down to Karakin, so maybe we could
To the main
kill
estate.
two birds with one stone, guard
Perfect.
them on the way down, and then do our jobs.
Do you know how far out there?
They were a couple of weeks out last I
They were
remember.
like- when you got here, they were like 13 days out, so now they're probably like 11 days out because we've been back for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, we would-
11 days-ish.
we will maybe leave before then. I'm not too sure.
Okay, hey,
'Cause
clear
if
the way
we-
for them.
True.
Exactly. But yes, and then I would also, when we're down that way, wouldn't mind checking out the island where this sword here came from, supposedly. From what
Isn't
I
that
was
really
told.
far? I'm gonna pull out like my.
No.
Oh, I
it
don't
is
have a
just to
map
the south.
anymore. Fuck.
It is just to the south of where Karakin is. On this little island down here.
There
Just
was
off the
another
coast.
one that was rumored to be near.
Really far north. Yeah, that's the
Yes,
one I
there
thought
was
you were
another
talking
one.
about.
Yes. No, there's one all the way down, just off the coast.
Got it.
Okay. Oh,
Well, I think
we're
there are
going
some
down there.
options.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Who did we want to speak with first?
Well, I wouldn't mind talking to Yonwood and finding out what his apprentice was looking for.
Willem, we can speak to
Yeah,
Jan
same.
first.
If we're heading to Karakin, we can then check out your island on the way.
How long does it take to travel to Karakin?
It's 288 miles.
It also
I
depends.
just
If we were
measured it.
just traveling.
If you travel on the road, it would take, I'd say, ballpark between speed 9 and 13 days. If you just go straight down. But if you go, with the Yan way of like knowing the way that the bathhouses and the estates connect, minutes.
Got it. So we should probably go that way.
We should leave Jan for later. He is still sleeping probably at this time. It is early in the
Yeah.
day. Speak to either Lo or Salia or Carol, who are not on the
wanna
full
talk to
sleep
Carol.
schedule.
I forgot to talk to Carol since we've been back.
Let us find Carol.
All right. Let's go.
How do you plan on finding Carol this fine day?
Find
the
wherever I
best
can
way to
hear
find
someone
Carol is
practicing
to
or
just-
showing off their teleportation skills.
Just honestly,
just stand in one
the middle of the
spot.
courtyaard and look at
Yeah.
a roof.
As you all go out to the courtyard where you first had your trial, you just stand there for about like 7 minutes, and eventually you hear the
Carol.
See?
kind of just, he stops kind of midair and just poof, down to the ground.
Morning. Ish.
Good morning.
Yeah.
How are we all?
Not too
Good.
bad.
How have you
better.
been? I missed you.
Well,
Adjusting.
it's a long time no see since last night's dinner, I suppose.
Well, we didn't really get to talk last night's dinner.
Oh, that's fair. Are we
Your
well?
help with people helped a lot.
Oh, glad to hear it.
We are doing well. Thank
Is
you.
that why you
Um,
called me out of the sky, or?
No, that's
No.
because
No.
do you have jobs?
Yeah.
Yes, we came here to
Talking
speak
business?
with jobs. Yes.
Unless you're
Alright,
busy.
No. Everyone has jobs right now. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Oh, what do I
Kind
need
of
to
asking
help
around
with?
to see if there's
Yeah.
anything that lines up with where we have to go.
Pulls out a small ledger. Yeah, 3 things I could use help with. If you're up for the task.
All right.
2 curious ones. In our household in Karakin, a few servants have gone missing. Personnel, attendants, stable hands, the like. Don't know where they're gone. Didn't show up for work, not at their homes when we try and track them down. Anything you can find out about it, very much so appreciated. We don't like things going missing. Job reward for this, I'm clear. Sally has cleared me to give 700 gold if people want to help out with this. 700 gold to spend on this, I should say. Issue
Each.
number 2, probably linked in my mind. Some valuables like, Fabergé eggs, stuff like that, in the estate in Karakin are being stolen. Someone is stealing shit from us. Ceremonial swords, armors, something like that. Something's being stolen. We've had it with obviously Lord Tavis's arrival. We've had a lot of visitors coming through this past week, trying to come and offer their whatevers. So, if you can find it, great. I have
Anything
seriously
powerful or
uses-
dangerous?
Not yet, just valuable.
Cool.
We've an idea. There's a certain noble house in, or like a mage house in Karakin called House Jurek that does not like us that much. So we figure that might be them trying to take a blow at us.
How do you spell that,
scariest-
Jorick?
Jurick. Jurek.
Thank you.
Other than that, there's a few houseless, it looks like a few vampires of no noble vampire house that are sprouting up down in Mantarthia. They're gaining attention, and we don't like rogue vampires.
So
They
if the
may
houseless
bring
vampires are the third job?
That's the 3rd job. So
Are they also in Karakin?
Mantarthia, they're around Karakin region, close.
And is the job to put them down or to bring them into the house?
Preferably, we don't bring them into the house. We don't just let in strays. You see how it is.
I mean, gestures broadly to
He
us.
does gestures out.
The strays.
That would be up to you. Kill or capture. Predominantly, we only care once we learn about who's turning them and who's controlling them. And for that, well, I can offer you 1,000 gold and a good old Carol favor. And I owe you one.
What was the reward for the stolen item? Sorry.
About 600 gold I could clear. So the missing staff and thievery stuff is broken down to about 1,500 between it. 700. No, I can't math this morning. About 1,300. 700 one way, 600 the other.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So vampires kill or capture and find info.
If you kill them, I
on
still
creator.
need to know who turned them. Is the big thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue. Is if I don't know who turned them,
All right.
useless.
Understood.
Oh, Jen, you got side quests?
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Awesome. All good.
I believe that Jan has a apprentice that's gone missing out of Karakin as well.
I think he does. He's mentioned something of the sort. I don't. We all keep our own individual logs. I won't speak for
Right.
other people's missions. I know what they report to me. I know he has said stuff like that, but I don't know the fine details. So you'll forgive me.
It's all right.
But I'm pretty sure.
All right.
everyone
There
in the
seems
house
to
right now
be
has
a
work.
yes. There seems to be a lot of not too many positive developments happening down in Karakin.
Well, there's lots
Is
of
most
positive
of this
developments,
linked-
but we're not asking for positive developments here, are we?
No, that is fair. What I suppose I should say is it normal for all these things to be happening in Karakin? Or is this an abnormal activity? Do people tend to go missing from our state?
It's abnormal and it's normally abnormal. We're mostly just cleaning house now that Lord Tavis is here. We're getting all of our
Right.
affairs in order.
Yeah.
These small
Yeah, the fine-tooth
things-
comb.
Yes, and since we're going to now be a bit more public facing with the Argent Concordium coming up soon.
Who do we interface with in Karakin? The
Erberg is the head of
Erberg?
Well,
Okay.
head of the small military I have down there. But still me, I do bounce between the places quite a lot.
Okay, so who would have more information about the jobs? Yourself?
Oh,
In
no, so
terms
if
of
you're looking-
sorry, in terms of more info on the missing servants and things.
No, so you want to. I have a subordinate there, grand fellow, tiefling man. He's green skin, about 5'10". His name is Ekthos.
ECKTOTH.
EKTHOS?
EKTHOS.
Heck damn it.
AJ's got the spelling on today.
AJ is just used to me.
I was thinking
Yeah.
EKTHOT. And I'm like, Ekthoth.
Ekthot.
Ekthoth.
What a thought.
Yeah, shit.
Okay, cool.
They're
Cool.
by no means any sort of combatant, but they look after the house there. They're butler in charge of most things. But I say house. The Kerrigan estate is much bigger than here. I don't think none of you have been. So
No.
okay. So there's about about 200 employees, 400 guards. About
Okay.
the staff buildings. I think there's the stables. We have a small and little blacksmith. There's about 7 buildings. 7 large manors. The things. Yes.
So here we kind of stay in our own place. When we go down there, we're not going to have anywhere else to stay. Is it okay if we stay in the big fancy manor?
No, but there is guest staff quarters that you will have rooms in.
Nice.
Which is
Cool.
still a big fancy
Perfect.
manor, but it's not the big fancy manor.
Well,
No, we'll be moving a lot of stuff to
And-
Kerrigan, I imagine, over the coming weeks to months.
okay.
What sort of reign will we have in terms of like going places without being confronted by guards and things in the estate? Will they be informed of
Everyone
our
has a
work
signet
there,
ring,
or
so
Perfect.
So
There's
keep
still some
Emily with
restricted
us, and we'll be
areas,
okay.
but you won't be able to accidentally go into there. They're locked. So
Of course,
Fair.
of course. Yeah, no, I'm
Um,
not looking to pry. I'm just looking to not get obstructed in our
I
jobs.
think you'll like this, Leo. Our library in Kerrigan is bigger than the Colosseum here.
There aren't that many
Loading.
books in the world, are there?
Loading.
There's many.
Well, we've lost him.
There's not that many
That's
books.
where Jan. So
That's too
Jan
many books.
is the upper floor of that library. Is the top floor is entirely his quarters.
Saying he likes books.
Of course he does. He's a wizard.
Among
They're like
many
all
others.
We're
big-
going to Kerrigan.
Yeah,
Mm.
There's a lot of
that was already.
best. I will say though, Urberg runs a tight shift there. Best behaviors, even though you're representing us.
Of course. We're on the job.
Do I need
He's
to
a
get
real
fancier
Fafo kind of man.
shoes? Fafo?
Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around, find out.
Oh, okay. Befriend him.
I was
Got
like, fly away, fly out? What?
You've met him. He was at dinner last night. Quiet man.
it. Befriend him. Got it.
Strong.
Good luck. But he's the head of our. He's the head of the guard. We have a bigger private army than most small villages do in their militias. So
Fair.
Does you realize you're saying good luck to Jen befriending someone? You realize what you're saying here. That's
I
a
am
challenge.
inevitable.
It's my favorite thing to do.
cinnamon roll.
It's so good. I love it every time. Friendship is magic. Wait,
But
what?
yeah, I think the entire state is probably between staff and members of the estate about 1,000 people, roughly.
Do I have to buy fancier shoes?
No, but you have to wear shoes indoors.
Indoors.
How many? Actually, no. I can just ask Ekthos. It's fine. It's all good.
And
We'll ask when we
Jan
get
can
there.
get us down there faster than a carriage can.
Jan can get you down there fast in the carriage can, or if you know the right way to walk through the bathhouse, that'll bring you right through. Or I could bring
I
you
wanna
on
try
there,
that.
but you will shit yourself and get sick simultaneously.
No,
I
thank
want
you.
Let us avoid that one.
Yeah, no. I don't want to get prestidigitated.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Which
More
one's
questions?
which one's more important, the vampire spawn or the missing things about the estate?
I'm going to work on them all myself. You're really just saving me time.
Right.
All
Understood.
right, so no different prioritization. Got it.
I don't
Thank you,
really
Carol.
mind.
I suppose
I'll be working
vampires
on all
is-
of them. Let me know. through the
Vampires is more
stones
about
what you do.
reputation.
I will
Yeah, we'll
keep
do.
you informed. Thank you, Karen.
Thanks, Carol.
He grabs the ring from the falchion and just and he's gone.
All right.
So cool.
One down on the
Never gets old.
Never gets
Trust
old.
me, it will.
Low?
It does not.
Sure. We can talk to Law first.
You make your way through the estate. You find Lo in the kitchens, just nursing a hangover.
It finally caught up to you, Law?
Yes. What do you want?
This may not be the ideal time, but we were hoping to hear about the jobs you have for us, potentially.
All right. She pulls out a very similar ledger that Carol has. They all work on very similar equipment. So, Darian Vlaris of Arvora is trying to blackmail. Claims to have some.
Do I know the
information
name?
on the estate. You roll me a history check.
I'll jump in on that too.
Please do. We need
I'll
to find
jump
out
in,
whatever.
can I?
Yeah, go for it.
That is
6.
19.
Nice.
That was history, right?
Yep.
18.
So mine's a 5.
A law speaker of well-renowned, collector of fine goods.
Do I know him a bit more than that?
Art's
given
not
that he's
Art's not arcane.
yeah, but the little less the goods and more the law speaker.
So there's a lot of like the way Aura does a lot of things is through a lot of the law speakers. Like that's predominantly how their society functions. It's like an elected official.
Accent clarification. Do you mean law LORE or LAW?
LAW.
LAW,
Law
as in
speakers.
laws.
Yeah.
The laws of the land.
Yeah.
All right, he's a
Yeah.
judge.
They're
Cool.
the police.
No, they're basically
They're the elected officials.
The elected officials.
Yeah.
The
The ministers,
Senate,
the politicians. Yeah.
And
He's a poly. Righto.
is he more important or less important than my father?
Your father is not a law speaker. He's a treasurer for the city. So he would be in servitude of the law speakers.
Got it. Cool. Thank you. So someone's blackmailing him.
No, he's blackmailing the estate. He has good information on it. He's trying to use it to gain leverage. So your job, as Lo says, either get the proof off of Darian, or worst comes to us, silence him.
Understood.
Pay for this would be 600 gold, is what we can afford. There is a vote to be happening in Mantarthia. There's a Neva Glenwood, and she's currently undecided on basically the trade of silver. New laws coming into place in Mantarthia. We want her to vote with Tavis. Charm, bribery, blackmail, persuasion, extreme measures, whatever you got to do. 700 gold, and if you need any help setting up any political meetings, just let me know.
All right.
Other than that, there's a messenger from. We're expecting a messenger from Lord Alistair Morn, of Carrican, and it was meant to be delivering documents, but that messenger's gone missing. Find that, 500 gold. Oh, and for Lady Glenwood, 700 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Feels stupid asking this question, but what documents?
That's classified.
Need to know?
unfortunately.
Yeah, that's all right. Thought I'd ask.
At least a description of documents, or
Or the messenger?
Yeah.
You'd have to find that from the Lord Morn side of things.
All right.
I don't know
the
who
other
they
side.
said.
Okay,
Perfect.
easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right.
The Morn estate
from-
is
Mm.
is on the other side of Carrican territory. So they
Okay.
went missing somewhere in the city. Don't know where.
Right. That ties in well with, I think we're going down to Carrican, so that works
Yeah.
well for us.
Great
This
job
Nava
so far.
Glenwood, do you have more information on her? A brief on her background, who she is at all?
She's a mage of some small repute. Predominantly focuses in illusion magics.
Ugh, illusions.
She's pretty neutral.
Oh, it's just
when it
worse
comes to magics.
conjuration.
Right.
Ellie just
Uh,
put the hand on his shoulder. Just calm down. It's okay. Don't cry.
Understood.
Not a long
Elven
line of
mage.
families. Newer to the scene.
Right. Does she have any weaknesses that we know of? Anything that can be exploited against her?
Not to our knowledge. That would be
Otherwise-
part of you going in and finding that out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Perfect.
And I did hear correctly. It was like a convince, blackmail, whatever you got to do to get her to vote with us
Pretty
kind of thing,
much.
right?
Whatever we need.
Okay, 700 gold for that one and 500 for the messenger, right?
We can
And
break some
600 for the
fingers.
blackmail.
Use a spare
So
hand.
600 for blackmail.
Six,
Yeah,
7,
600 for
5.
black.
Cool.
Got it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Right.
All right, perfect. Thank you for that, Lo. We will definitely at least look into the ones done in Mantarithia. We will let you know though how we
Yeah.
go with them.
All right.
Yep.
Are any of those more important or time sensitive?
The vote of in Mount Tarsi will be happening the end of the month. So if you're going to go to Lady Glenwood before the end of the month,
Got it.
That ties in well.
again, other than
And,
that, I'll be
Valaris
working
is
on a lot of these
probably,
myself. So let me know whatever you decide
yeah.
to do. It'll take something off my
And
plate.
we'll
Will do.
Understood.
coordinate, certainly.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Best of luck nursing off your hangover.
It'll be fine.
Good luck.
So before you guys head to the next one, we're gonna go on a quick break.
Yes.
Sounds good.
And we will be back
Alright.
shortly. See you in a few minutes, guys.
Bye, everyone.
See you soon.
Hello, we're back. So, you've just gotten offered all the jobs from Low. There's, let's say it's getting a little bit later in the day, maybe like closer to 7. People still in the house would be Salia and Jan when he's awake.
Probably Sally
Let's go
first,
Sally
and then Jan
first.
after he wakes up.
Yes.
So, making
We
your way
find
to
wherever Sally would be.
in her
How
office.
do you
she's
spell
already
Salia
getting
again? Salia?
Yeah. Where are my Salia jobs? 1 second.
Okay.
Here we are. So, as you make your way up, well, hello. Oh, good evening.
Hello. Yeah,
Maybe you had
good.
some jobs.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I have 4, I believe.
Ooh.
So,
Alright.
she pulls out one of her many fucking ledgers. A shipment of silver meant for us has gone missing. Suspected smuggler interference. Just that would be close to Kerrigan, just on the northern road.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving 700 gold for that.
Okie
Whatever
dokie.
you can find.
Alright.
It may already be in Kerrigan, I don't know.
Yep.
Other Lucille von Grau, a merchant from Kerrigan who owed quite a large sum of money to us, has died. Under mysterious circumstances, would you believe? And her heirs are
Surely
refusing to pay
not.
the debt. So, investigate the death of Lucille, secure the debt that family owes us. 600 gold for the trouble.
How much do they owe you?
3,000 gold.
Oh. They had to go and die.
I don't even know if they are dead.
Yeah.
If they
Understood.
did try and fake their death, send a message. Don't kill them. Send a message.
It would be a pleasure.
So the family's taking responsibility for the debt.
They're going to.
Whereabouts is the Von Grau family?
Von Grau is in Kerrigan, in the Merchants District.
In Kerrigan. Okay. Do I recognize the name?
No, you've never been down Kerrigan way.
Would
Yeah,
I
we're good,
recognize
just-
the name? Is it like a
Yeah, you can roll
notable
me history.
family?
It's not like a super well-known family. If they were super well-known, they
Aye.
wouldn't be taking out loans from the Tavises.
It's true.
Sure, but they
Yeah,
could have fallen
no,
upon
just-
hard times.
Sure.
That's what happens.
That's more what I was thinking.
That's an 8 though.
8. You haven't heard of them.
Cool. Right.
There is another one. The House of Sarthos in Kerrigan is holding a secrets auction. They are going to be selling various information, and we believe they have compromising information about Lord Tavis. So, infiltrate the auction. Either secure it before it goes to auction or secure it in auction. Don't let it fall into the wrong hands. You need to contact a figure known as Rinvel in Kerrigan. Ask around one of the taverns. I'm sure they can be found. We'll give you 800 gold for completion. We'll also give you masks, because it is a masquerade event. People don't show their face there. And you'll also get... Lord Tavis and Lady Tavis have given a letter of introduction for anyone you so wish. If you need an introduction to anyone.
Ooh.
So
Spicy.
hypothetically, how much is Lord and Lady Tavis willing to spend for their own information?
I was just about to ask that.
Whatever it
There
goes
are
to, really.
bosses.
If it gets past the point of buying it in the auction, let someone else buy it and then kill them.
Understood.
And what number would that be?
10?
I could get a...
I
12?
think they mean for receipt wise.
I would say
Oh.
1,200 gold is what we'd be willing to cover back if you did spend your money on it that way.
Again?
Yeah, you cut out.
1,200 gold
As you
if
said the number.
If you did need to go that
1,200.
route.
All right.
And is there any other information that Lord and Lady Tavis are interested in at this auction, outside of their own?
Nothing that immediately jumps out to us, but we're always, if something, we don't really know what happens at a secret auction all the time. That's half the fun of going to them, is there's a lot of mystery tickets. It's only through a
Are we
contact, this
expecting-
Rinvel, that we know there's something about us coming up.
Are we expecting other contacts in the estates to be shopping there?
Someone from the estate will be going there, whether it's you or someone else.
All right.
And
Nice job.
other than that, there's a fair few merchants up in Arvora that have a Tavis seal on receipts, forgeries of some sort. So if you're up in Arvora way, we'd like to get that stopped. But if you're not doing it, I'll be able to do it. Someone will be able to do it. We're offering 900 gold for that.
Which particular merchants?
Many, that's the issue. It's blacksmiths,
Right.
horses, inns. Someone seems to have gotten a
Right.
perfect replica of our seal for debts in Arvora.
God.
Right.
Could that potentially be tied to the missing servants in Kerakin
They would not have such a seal
and the
unless they
stolen
stole it.
items? The stolen items.
Who would have such a seal?
Generally speaking, high up members like myself, Carol, Lowe, that's why we think it's a forgery. All of our seals are accounted for.
Does Emmeline have one?
Not yet.
Yet. And I'll like boop a million.
Generally speaking, it's for members who are full members of the estate.
Trusted.
Emily's trusted. It's just for family, so to speak.
And has anyone
Yep.
been given that seal and been removed from the estate?
Family doesn't really get removed from the estate.
It seems like if they ended up getting a copy of the real one, if so, they didn't take the seal, but they stamped something with it and then took that.
It's a forgery to what we expect. Because all of our seals are
Right.
accounted for.
So they
We've done
copied one
inventory.
that had already been something that had been stamped.
All right.
Okay.
But there's 900 gold for that, and there's some other more high-profile deals and negotiations that, if you can help with that, I'd be open to having you in on. But
Any priorities to these 4 jobs you've given us?
well, the auction of secrets is happening. What are we? We're the 16th now. I think that's happening on the 21st. So
Okay.
fairly
All right,
soon.
4 or 5 days.
No, we're the 17th now. I correct myself. Days blend.
Understood.
So within the week. All right.
Cool. But that's all I have, really.
Perfect. This is quite a variety of taskings. Thank you, Zalia.
Salia.
From I think what we've decided already, we will definitely be heading at least down the Kerrigan way, so we
Oh,
can investigate
nice.
that.
I'll be heading down at the
Yeah.
end of the month myself for
Oh.
possible permanent
course.
relocation, but we'll see.
Nice.
Do you,
Um,
if we do end up taking on any of your jobs, how best should we contact you, or do you have a person up or down there that would be best to as a
If you do
go?
take on one of my jobs, network of sending is always preferable, if you can.
Okay.
Cool.
The stones
Easy.
are good. When you get down to the... you know what, better not. I won't spoil it. When you get to the Kerrigan estate, you'll find out.
I like surprises.
all right.
I'm so sorry for
Cool.
the massive spelling errors in my notes. If you need me to fix anything, let me know.
Speaking
No,
correct.
No,
during the
leave them.
20
Leave them. They're perfect.
Yeah. Ray is illiterate. I mean, what?
Rude.
Thank you
Kidding.
for that, Celia.
How are you feeling? Don't ask in front of everyone else, but how are you feeling after all your meetings last night?
Mine is great.
Good. Mine went
Yeah.
a lot of developments to think about.
I lift
upon
up
the
my
oven.
basket of boxes. I'm like, I got work to do.
By the way, Celia, thank you. I had that I do have you to thank.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course.
Stella, do you have any books on strategy for playing cards?
Oh,
I don't.
be a banned topic in the Tavis household.
I'm pretty sure Carol does.
Yes, but from what I hear, Carol's not very good.
Carol's not very good at reading.
Relatable.
All right. I don't want to make a fool of myself.
Oh,
I've
I
been
finished this,
invited, by the way.
She reaches underneath, kind of slaps it on the table.
Yeah.
And
Aurelian
then
recognizes
Aurelian
it.
notices his book.
And what did you think?
Gratuitous in parts, but a fun read for a night.
That was my take as well. It was fun.
It's fun.
I don't have anything else for you, and I am making progress on yours. It's a bit bigger.
I've got another one for
but
you. if you want.
Hell yes. But I feel like I'm getting in. I don't want to be getting in debt. Like book club is supposed to be a give and take.
I read very fast. This is about the
That's-
early
yeah.
onset of the construction of the Argent Concordium. You're all going to be going there for the gala and banquet for Lord Tavis, so perhaps read about it.
Thank you.
Sure. All right.
Such a
Well,
nerd.
Do you know if
Come
Jan's
on, man.
awake?
What time is it? She kind of looks at the curtains in her room. Okay.
It's like 11.
He'll be waking up soon.
All
Such
right.
8.
Cool.
We were told it was 7 when we came to talk to her.
Yeah, one
Oh,
second.
yeah, sure. Yeah.
You see, she kind of fiddles with one of her rings, and yeah, no, he's awake.
Awesome. Thank you.
I'll see you around.
You're muted.
So, you all make your
Chooses
way up
not to speak.
towards-
Shame.
She slips.
I'm
Emily
sorry,
a
just
note.
Emily
There's a few
going,
poses in this
"Nice."
book I want to try.
We'll
Nice.
go up to the library.
Yeah, your little basket that you left out there is gone.
No.
Okay. Good.
Cute.
Knock on a nearby stack. Jan, you in?
Come in.
Hi.
The whole gang's here, by the way.
You see, he's
Quickly, like,
you've seen Ali and Leo and Ria. I think you've already been up here enough before. And Emmeline, he is. Really, this is new for you. This is a very nice library. He's packing up, for what Leo knows, and Emmeline would 100% know, is he's packing up the codices because where Jan goes, the codexes go.
Master Yaman, can I help?
No,
Well,
with
not
these.
necessarily with the codices, but with the everything else.
Code C's?
No, not. I've got a system. It's fine. He turns
Yeah, fair
and
enough.
Everything just starts like
So do
falling
I.
into boxes and bags. Codices, yeah, no, it's my predominant main job here.
So I know what the code
How are you today?
Roll me Arcana. And he looks at Ali and goes, I'm very well, thank you. It's
Good.
I've found very few things that have helped so far. But that's helping a little bit.
Good. I'm glad.
7.
Yeah, these one of the base things you were told about from when Paparetti was teaching you magic. The codices are the best mortal understanding of magic and contain spells that are like some of the uttermost that he has crafted and made to, can do severe things to the realms and the worlds.
Got it.
Oh yeah, you get the news from the source. Oof.
That's a lot of those all in one place.
We collect them.
Books? Yeah, I know. So many books.
I mean, it makes sense. They're dangerous to just have out and about.
They're not just out and about; they go where I go.
Oh no, that's what I mean. That's why it makes sense that you have them. So they're not out and about.
Oh,
Oh, are these magic books? Okay.
it's
right.
basically like the magic books.
They are they're like
Yep.
the magic books
The
books.
books.
They won't.
They're not the book.
They're
They're
not the book,
artifacts.
but they're the
Okay,
books.
I get
very,
it.
very
Oh,
powerful
the-
artifacts.
Okay,
So,
Okay, cool.
How are we all feeling this morning?
good,
Good.
good, refreshed.
Yes.
I'm
Positive.
really excited to learn about the runes.
Hmm.
That's what we're gonna do after we finish asking you about jobs.
We're just getting all of the offers from people.
He gives a whip of a finger and a small little ledger flies to his hand. All right.
It's the
What do I
ledger.
have? What do I have? We talked about it a little bit, I think, already.
You said
Missing-
you wanted to actually go over it with everyone, though, right?
Yeah. So, main issue is some of the barriers in the Kerrigan estate are weakened. We think they're being tampered with. I really should go back in there. I'll be going back in there to investigate them when I go back. But some of the vaults and crypts, some of the seals, they just look weaker. So if there's an intruder, locate and stop the intruder is the main thing. I don't expect you to fix the seals, but find the breach and find the person behind the breach. 800 gold reward for that. Your fear is gone, the apprentice. Who knows? 500 gold to track him down, maybe. I have a feeling he was recently trying to do something with a House Thalvorn down there. So they also have an interest in forbidden magic. So we'll see. Maybe there's something there. Kind of grim we're only giving 500 gold for Yorfield's life. Fuck him, I guess.
Yeah.
There's always another apprentice, Master Yanni.
Yeah, it happens.
And I think you said he had your notes as well.
Yeah.
Is there?
I suppose that's important. Yeah, that we're not even giving the money for Yorfie. He had my notes on the research for a blood magic ritual we were hoping to do for Carrie.
Yeah. Is there a bonus for getting the notes, or just? I
No,
mean, I
it's just
suppose the blood
500
ritual
gold
is
to
the
really make
bonus.
this not be a me thing.
Okay. Awesome.
You know what though? I'll throw in a blood magic scroll for you guys.
Ooh. Okay.
Or a scroll of your choice. I don't mind. Last one. I need ingredients. I feel like this is one we talked about the most. I need a few bits on the shopping list. Go to the ruins of Caladra. It's an old haunted Jotun giant hold. It's illegal to enter technically. I need the Ichor of an Abyss Touch Hydra. That can be found in just the plains if need be done. And I need the Jotun rune slate. That's the main thing. But I'm sure you can find an Abyss Touch Hydra. Offering 1,200 gold for that. And I'll favor from me, or if you want, I can help craft a magical item for you. If that would make your day go by better. Within reason, of course.
Do you need the tablet itself, or do you need
No, I need
a rubbing of it?
I need the tablet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can you ping on the map where the ruins of Caladra would be? Please.
I can. Hello.
For what
in
type
the
of
raid
tablet?
with Charm Fantasy.
Oh, hello,
Can someone give me a
raiders.
Oh,
shout
raiders.
out, or can I do
Hey.
that? I should be able to.
Hey, welcome on in.
What were you doing, D&D? Tell us all about it. How did it go? And the ruins are going to be up in the Carrickson Mountains. Pretty much up here.
Okay, so on the way,
Towards
kind
the
of,
peak.
kind of on the way.
If we end up walking, which would take a lot
Yeah.
of time.
True.
But we can just do a detour from Mentarth.
We walk
once
from
we arrive there.
Carrigan, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I
can
think
just
it'd
walk
be
from
easier to go
there.
that way.
Yeah,
What was
the
the
secrets
tablet?
option.
Did it have a name or designation, or just like a tablet from this place?
It's the ruins of Caladra, so he needs a Jotun rune slate.
Thank you.
The Sarthos family secrets auction was that Kerrigan as well.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
everything is in Kerrigan.
Yeah,
we've got
there's
like half a
one
dozen
or
jobs
two-
of Kerrigan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's like one or two in
or three
Arvor.
in Arvora,
That's-
just to some issue 7. Reviewing 2024 cleric. How are you finding the 2024 stuff? I'm not a lover.
Were you a fighter then?
No, they're doing cleric.
But that's
Nah,
that's
Des,
the
you're a
summary of
lover.
my jobs. I do have a fourth job. Ali, if you'd like to get dinner in Kerrigan, if you're going down that way, you did say dinner
Yes.
would have to come first.
Yes, 100%.
I know a really nice seafood place.
Sounds good. I would love to.
Excellent.
Master Yam, congratulations, Master Yamud. Is there a particular priority in which you'd like these assessed?
Date first.
Date first. Date first, obviously. It's not a
Well, I can't help.
Unfortunately.
I can't help you with that one. But
Other than that, I would probably go Arcane Breach is the biggest one. I think a lot of this shit's being tied to that. We're having a lot of issues with the Kerrigan estate we need to secure up before Lord Tavis goes down. Other than that, the Blood Alchemy experiment would be the biggest one for the ruins of Caladra. And unfortunately, Orphea's life is last on the list. Apprentice is a cheap,
fucking
what can I
apprentice.
say?
Was Yorfir in the estate?
No, not in the estate.
Okay.
No.
I'm meaning like is your I don't know what they call it, lab, wizard tower, studying area where the apprentice would have been.
Oh
in the
yeah, no,
estate.
I have. So I have a library, and the top floor of that is all for me. It's bigger than
Alright.
God. It's bigger than this building.
Okay. Okay, cool. Because I'm thinking missing servants, missing apprentice, stolen items, weakened barriers. That could all be tied together.
It could.
It could, or perhaps all of them decided to choose love instead.
They didn't say you were funny.
he has his moments.
It's what happened the last time we went to go look for someone.
What, you were funny?
No,
No,
he's picking on me because I thought that maybe it could have been a love story and it wasn't.
No. How are you heading to Kerrigan? Are you going via the Woad?
Yeah, I'll go through the bathhouse downstairs. Connects to the same bathhouse, a similar bathhouse.
That's what I want.
The Kerrigan estate.
We're
Can we do that?
considering Kerrigan as well. Do you mind if we tag along?
When are you looking to go?
When are you looking to go?
I'm flexible.
Tomorrow?
That bodes well.
Oh, that is good
That bodes
for
well, Ali.
He just went bright red.
Yeah. Look,
I look forward to finding out.
we're flexible as well. Sooner is obviously better if there are some things on the clock. So maybe the next day? Question mark.
Yeah, we can do some shopping, stocking up tomorrow, and then
We could stock up in
leave when you
Kerrigan.
wake up tomorrow.
And Taranthi
Oh
is
yeah,
amazing.
stock up in Kerrigan, true.
I want to go shopping in another place.
Okay.
Shopping in Kerrigan is not like
Yeah.
anything else.
Man,
All right.
it would.
Only thing we have really is, I think 20th. I need to be.
Today's the 17th?
Today's the 17th. Where we've had to move stuff around this week. Apparently there's some auction happening on the 21st.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've had to move card nights to the 19th. So I'll have to come back. For that.
Oh. I'll come with you.
It's my first time playing cards. I don't.
Same. Should we
I
do
can
some?
ask
Or maybe
to
the
see
two
if
some
I
can
can
practice a
learn
little.
how to use the
Yeah.
world portal too. So
Ooh, I would love that, but I can't allow that yet. Unless you can get Lord Tavis to clear it.
okay, I can go ask.
That's a challenge.
I
Befriend everyone.
perhaps go and ask Lady Tavis if Lord Tavis will see you. Don't just go. It's
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, that's how we're supposed to do it,
wake
right?
up.
Walk in, kick open the door. Sup, bitch.
Open the dress. That's why you like the purple dress. Sorry. Leave.
Final thing, Master Yamud. I know you're packing up. Would you mind if I restocked?
What do you need? It depends. I gave you a big
Ju-
supplement last time.
You
and
did,
Sally
and
did get
I've
on
put
my
it.
ass about it.
Yes, that's fair enough. Just a little bit of incense and some more ink. I don't need a lot, just a little bit.
Depends what a little bit is.
300.
Let me Oh, actually, scratch that. I only need a little bit of incense. I don't need any ink. I'm flush
You gave you a
for
lot of
ink.
ink.
Yeah. No, I'm tickety boo for ink. Just about 20 gold worth of incense if you've got it floating around.
Sure, I'll give you that out of my personal supply. I got.
Oh no, don't do that. I'll go shopping and I'll pick it up
I've got about
myself.
3,000 gold in the Carrican estate worth of it.
Oh yeah, I'll take it out of your personal stash. Thank you.
Ali just going, oh, he's loaded.
He's for the estate.
Yeah, I'll grab 20 gold worth of incense if we're going
You know the
adventuring.
drawers
I want some
together, so you just
options.
open the
Yeah. I start helping myself. Wait to be told off. Not get told off, and then load up.
I like pull on Emmeline's like sleeve and like, are we good? Can I go learn how to do runes now?
Of course, yes,
Like,
absolutely.
cool. Thank you. And I'd like run off
Good
to the
luck.
courtyard.
So, as you've all gotten the jobs, haven't even spoken to Urberg yet. There's still more jobs when you find get to Carrican.
When we get to
So
Carrigan,
many-
Yeah.
So many jobs.
Watch, we'll get to Kerrigan, and all of the jobs that Urberg has will be
Are in
outside of
Arbor.
Kerrigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
be like,
And
if
they'll
they're
be
in
the
Carrigan,
really
I would have
juicy
done
ones.
them.
I've already
done them
had
if they were
everything
here.
I need here.
It's like, actually, back in Vanzeridan.
There'll be the really juicy jobs as well, like 3k
Carrican's there,
gold
if I
and
needed
stuff.
A package picked up, I'll give you 3,000 gold, but I'm going to go there myself, so I really should have just gotten.
Fuck.
So, what's each and everyone wanting to do? Or do people not
need
know
you
yet
to-
and we'll let Rhea run off first?
We need you
Let
to
Ray
deliver
run
a-
off first.
We need you to deliver a package. It's totally not another player character's mom.
If I had a fucking copper piece.
Right, go on, Rhea. Run for the wind. Go.
Yeah, so I just go to the courtyard and because there's trees in there, I assume.
Yeah.
I think they were on the map. I just like sit under a tree and I'm just trying to figure out how to do the rune magic from the boxes.
Jack, give me a check with your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okie dokie.
So that's +5 for you. So D20 +5.
That's not bad. It's +5s. 22.
So
Nice.
It's about the 6th box on that you get through. You finally get like the etching in perfect,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel it kind of just pulse, and then it's the bottom of it is cool to the touch immediately.
Alright, now that I've been able to do it, I want to do it again for the other 4.
Give
Because
me
if I can
a
do it like 4
separate
times in a
check
row,
again.
then I've. Okay.
Go on, Rhea.
15.
15. Yep, you get each of them. Done.
Nice. Cool. And then I take all of my successes and then I go find Lady Tavis and see if I can talk to Lord Tavis.
So
I did a rune magic. Check it out.
One whole rune.
We only
You
asked you to do
find-
one.
she's kind of in an early morning dress, kind of just sitting in, kind of like watching the sunset over the horizon.
It's gonna be growing. Good morning, Lady Tavis.
Hello.
Are you busy?
Not terribly.
We see what I did. I'll come over and I'll put my little boxes on the table. I did it.
May I?
Yeah, please.
She
Just like,
leans
"Ba-da."
back, starts looking.
I wanted to make sure I could do it consistently, so I did a bunch of them.
Interesting. You did
So you
very
do okay?
well. Yes. All right. That's progress. Good job. You might be ready for a serious rune soon.
I hope so. I like it. I want to learn more. It feels fun. It's like a puzzle. But a puzzle I can actually solve instead of a puzzle box that was stolen from me once upon a time.
How about we'll give you an actual rune this time?
Okay.
So she draws this one. It looks like a very spiky M. So this symbol originally represented horses, freedom, and well, that like if you can master it. Mechanically, what this will do, if you can master it, you get a +1 bonus to your animal handling checks made to control a mount, and dexterity checks made to escape any bonds. When you first master it, you will unlock the power once you're 5th level with it, so you get that straight away. You can use an action to trace it on a lock or a set of shackles, and it has the same effect as the knock spell, but makes no sound.
Nice.
That's so cool. Can I have that in writing? Because I did not get all of that because I got
It
excited
also
halfway
has
through.
a power at 8th and 9th level, but you will have to work very hard to master it because there's rune masteries.
Mm.
I will send it
Got
to you
it.
privately, and
I
you
recognise
can
that-
decide the party if you ever want to send it to them.
Thank
I know
you.
the name of this rune, or at least the IRL name of the rune.
I'm very excited.
It's a good
Thank
rune.
you.
Ian also said that I should ask Lord Tavis if I want to be able to use the woad portal in the bathhouse room.
I'm going to say no for that now, darling.
Okay.
Emily, we would generally want Emmeline to know that before her team would know that.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. I just
No,
heard woad
you
thingy
don't know, you
in
can't.
portals and I got excited.
That's all right.
Is there any thing in specific I should put this on or not on?
Well, at its uttermost bit, it gets etched onto your own skin.
Ooh.
But you can summon a horse with it. Pretty much whenever you want.
That's so cool. Okay, cool. I don't really want to practice with putting it on my own
No,
skin.
no,
What
you
if I get
practice it
wrong?
with just generally on like boxes that are locked.
Oh, okay, cool. I can do that. Thank you. Would you like any of these? I know they're probably really small and not super useful for anything, but if you want
I
one, you can have it.
many more.
Okay.
And I'm also going to. It does say you at the end of it, the biggest thing you can make is an item with it, and this is that item.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's a
There's
truck
a lot more
gold
text than I was anticipating.
That,
I hadn't opened what you sent me yet.
You can't even master it until 9th level, but this is rune magic. This is proper big rune magic.
I'm so excited. Thank you. I'm not even gonna take the time to read it right this
Horsehide
second
is what
because
you
that's
should
it.
practice this on.
Horsehide. Okay, got it. Horsehide, locked boxes. Thank you.
You're certainly welcome. Oh, could you pass these out to all the ladies of the estate when you see them? And she hands you small little red cards.
Oh yeah,
And your friends
like-
in the group as well.
got it. I'll pass them out to everyone.
To Lo, Salia, Emmeline, Ali.
Thank you.
And I go scurry off.
There's one for you in there as well. Open it when you're gone.
Thank you so much. I'll make sure everyone gets these.
And I start my
Termination
journey of like tracking everyone down.
You make your way. Do you look at yours as soon as you leave?
Yeah, because she said once I leave to look at it, right?
So you
Yeah,
open
so
it.
I'll look at it.
Little thing. It is this beautiful it's solid like business card size of just an ivory plate,
Mhm.
and it is an admission to the Azure Vale on the night of the 19th, the spa house in Kerrigan that she wants to visit.
Ooh, fancy.
Oof.
Rhea definitely like jumps up and goes, yes.
And
then she'll go
instructions
find everyone.
to meet with Lady Tavis in the estate. That she's just going to teleport everyone there.
Got it.
Oh.
Makes the most sense.
Nice.
You guys get card nights. We get spa night. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
TP.
Aurelian doesn't want to go
Think
to
we-
card night.
Aurelian wasn't invited to card night.
Aurelian's sitting there with Zama and be like, please don't fuck my dad. And he's like, no promises, sugar.
They go sit on a bridge somewhere,
Zen
top of
pulls
a
out
water
an
tower,
ivory
having a
card.
good night.
But you get your Sally and Lo pretty quick, and then you can find Emily and Ali and hand them their card each.
I'd like wait. Could like the whole group be together? And I go, Emily, Ellie, down. Here you go. I go. You guys don't get anything.
Okay.
What?
Thank you.
That's just rude.
I thought,
Are we
that's
allowed
what I
to
thought.
open these? Are we allowed to open these around them? Or? Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
Emily will open it up. Oh,
Ali didn't even ask. She just opened it like, oh, nice.
yeah.
Can I see?
Fancy?
You can have one of these
no,
instead.
no,
I go
they're
a box.
No.
Oh, immediately disregard the ivory card now. I'm playing with the box.
Emmeline and Ali, you would notice the Azure Vale is the most exclusive and opulent bathhouse, retreat for the wealthy and powerful, and those magically gifted in Kerrigan. It's nestled within the heart of the capital. It's a grand establishment of good renown for its enchanted water that are infused with our various arcane essences to soothe the body, soul, and spirit.
Ooh, damn! All right, this is very fancy. I've never been here myself. This would be quite the experience.
Oh, don't forget
I
the
mean-
instructions parts about meeting at the estate.
Yeah, that's,
Oh yeah, have fun.
Thanks. Do you want one,
That
Aurelia?
beats a dip in the Glavrax, see? That's for sure.
I would say
not.
roll me history for Emmeline, Ali, for what the ivory invitation means.
17.
13.
Both of you get
It's
it.
good
This
for
is
Ali.
the all-inclusive ivory package of the Azure Vale, which costs about 300 gold a person.
Do,
Oh,
Per night.
jeez.
do we know what it includes as part of the ivory
Anything
package?
you want, any like spa treatment you would
Damn.
want.
Damn.
You're definitely getting like those
Damn.
fish that nibble on the feet.
You held it, that's get off your feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all
Yeah.
conjured there. Yeah,
Well, it's only the most well-renowned spa in the world.
One of a
There's
few.
an argument the Valerium Canopy might be that, but that's here or there.
Yeah, I've heard
yeah.
there's one
this
in
is
the
better.
world.
Not very many places you could go to and ask for 5 years off of your appearance, and it will make it. They will make it happen.
I think I would look like
True.
a child.
Yeah.
Because Rio's
Not
like
the tar-
19.
Not the target audience.
Mm. Yeah.
Huh? Oh,
Alex just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'd look similar.
Leo's just like, I like the bucks. It's cold.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how the rune magic works by reverse engineering it, and he can't figure it out. So now he's got a puzzle to figure around with.
Thank
Just
you for
realised
the
Ali looks
invitation.
younger than Rhea.
So
Thank
did
you.
you want a complimentary box instead, Aurelia?
This feels like it's being handed out of pity, but I'll take it anyways.
No, it just you didn't get anything, so everyone else grabbed something and you got a box instead. So I thought you might want one too.
I'm all right, thank you.
Okay. Ali had the great idea that if we do end up going and visiting like the ancient ruins or something, putting like a strawberry in the box and then just leaving it so that the next time an adventurer comes through, they're like, "Oh, it's magic!" and they open it up, it's just a strawberry.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be really
there's
funny.
this- there's a spell. I think it's called Magic Aura or something. I once heard about there was a wizard that cast it on the rock and made it seem like a really powerful item, but it was just a stone, and just left it for someone somewhere.
Oh yeah, Nistel.
Well, it makes
that one.
food items cold and not spoil, but it doesn't make the food items immortal.
It
does
preserves them indefinitely.
But imagine if you were in a dusty old ruin and you find a perfectly chilled strawberry.
Why haven't they made a larger version of this for people?
Because rune magic's not
Why do you
very
need to keep
popular
people
because
cold?
It's old magic, not new magic.
Well, if there's only so much time between.
It's also very much a kind of a woe thing. Like rune
What
magic's
would
just
happen
not
if you
popular.
did put a person in here?
It's just a thought.
Well, they wouldn't be
because
able to breathe.
They wouldn't
revival
fit.
Revival magic is quite limited in its capabilities. If it does keep something fresh
Preserved.
indefinitely,
We're about to start a
Oh
fridge
yeah, so like if
franchise,
someone
aren't
dies, you could like, huh? Yeah, so if someone died, you could preserve their body. Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of cumbersome to carry around a human-sized box all the time in case
They
someone
could
died.
fit in the haversack.
Is Aurelian trying to reverse engineer cryogenic freezing in Quenthos?
Yeah, if someone dies, he wants to preserve it so you can use
So if I
the.
wanted to
I
have
can't
kids
remember.
in 5 years, but not right now.
No.
Wait, that actually does
Don't
work,
research
though.
into
It
a
fits in the
box, Des.
I don't like it.
Sure,
Just gotta
here's
throw
your
it in a-
box.
Just gotta throw it in the turkey baster and throw the turkey baster in the box.
Oh,
We need adults.
It's so early, guys.
Okay, that joke was fire.
thank you for that, Ria. But
Yeah.
are we
Can I-
still planning on leaving tomorrow?
I would
Yes.
like to
There we
leave
go.
tomorrow if we can.
Perfect. I shall wrap up my business here. And
Yeah,
get
I
ready
need to
leave.
go buy some locked boxes and horsehide.
If we're leaving tomorrow, how are
Strange.
we going to get back to the Tavis estate? Or are we meeting Lady Tavis at the spa?
At
Well,
Garrican.
Yan and Leo already have to come back for cards night, so we can all just come back together.
Night, true. True.
And also, it just says the estate. It doesn't say which one, so it could be the other one. We would probably have to ask Sally or Lo about that, though.
True. Right, well.
Who wants to go
today.
shopping with me?
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll come. I've got to get some things.
Do we want to maybe meet here at after we do errands and stuff to actually discuss the jobs that we just got, or are we letting them sit for a bit?
Were you guys still in the library when we came
Yeah.
back? So he's like, Yan, what time do you want to leave?
After sundown?
Da-da. We've got time. I just really want to get stuff before it gets too late and then the
Oh,
shop's closed.
of course. Yeah, that's fine.
We can come back and discuss everything if you want.
Sounds good. I'll
Or
just
we'll
be
come
around
back
the
early
estate.
tomorrow so we have time.
Yeah.
Either way.
Either way, this is fine.
Okay, you tell me.
Bye.
Does anyone
Scatter.
else want to go shopping?
No, I
I'm
have
good, thanks.
everything that I need.
Okay, bye.
And I hook elbows with Leo.
I'm not really a book person. I'm gonna go with them.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
are you I have another elbow. Come here.
Oh, all right.
So, as Aurelian, Leo, and Ria head out to do shopping, what are you looking for? Or is anyone, Leo and Aurelian, are you looking for anything as well shopping, or are you just there for the ride?
I want to pick up some books.
Redline would love some clothes.
We do need to get you an open back look.
Mm-hmm.
Your new fashion style.
Just something with a flap. Maybe like a tearaway shirt. You know, like how they have like tearaway pants.
Or if it has like a collar, but the middle of the back isn't actually sewn together, it's just two like overlaying flaps of
Yeah.
fabric.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. That would work.
Mm.
Cool.
They do come off. Vikram says someone.
I knew it.
We're going for the backless look.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sense.
So,
I feel like. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say for what you're looking to get, Ria, like, again, similar size boxes, like just small little lock boxes, like little jewelry boxes. Getting like 5 of and like getting a few pelts of horse hides, just mark off like 3 gold for me.
Sounds great.
We can say you get like 5 lock boxes and like three pelts of horse hide. For clothes, are you looking for specific clothes, or just are you looking for armor, or like traveling clothes?
Ooh, armor. Yes.
What are you
Completely
looking
forgot.
studded leather?
I think Aurelian could only wear light armor, so we're looking for studded leather. Yeah.
So
Something
easily enough
nice.
to find. 45 gold will get you what you're looking for.
45. Ooh, I don't have a lot of gold.
Yeah, we're low level.
We also wait. What do we just got plat? Unless you how much you spent of it. I don't know.
How much plat
Remember,
did
you
we
also
get?
bought fancy outfits from
Yeah.
Oh,
Bull and
true.
Corellius.
That's true.
I think like a couple of like, so the studded leather for sure, but
Yeah.
also looking for things that are just general like travel clothes and a couple of sets at that.
Let's say 5 silver pieces set. You can get like 5 today. That would be right. So 2.5 gold, 25 silver for 5 different like,
Got it.
outfits.
2.5. Okay. So that's 5. Okay. Okay.
Just various like cloth clothes. Nothing like super elegant or fancy, but just like everyday shit that you would need.
Yeah.
I should know this off the top of my head. What is studded leathers?
12
Is 12 plus dex? Okay.
New armor.
It's better.
Yay.
Okay.
And they're just walking through. It's like, I got a new rune and it's going to be great. Apparently, once I get it down, I have to carve it on me, but that's a little scary. So instead, we're doing this.
Carve it on you.
He lets me summon horses and unlock things.
Oh, there's only so much canvas.
That's why we got and she like, oh, well, that's horsehide.
Well, actually, you're able to change your general appearance. Does that mean that you could also change where carvings and tattoos are on your person?
I don't know. I don't have any and I've never tried. Can I make a tattoo?
I don't know. Do you want to try?
There's like the various like little kitsune markings on you, but they don't really shift.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, these are like a part of me. Regardless, like, whenever I switch, it's still there too. So, like, that's on me, not like.
From what I understand, the rune would be static. It's kind of like an embossing into your being rather than embossing into your skin.
Well, aren't there like
Mm.
fancy magical tattoos?
Yeah.
What if it was one of those? If it was like imbued with magic, then it would
It's still
respond
onto
to.
your
Is what
being.
is what you do in terms of transforming yourself magic?
It's an innate thing.
Right, but
So
is it,
it's probably magic, but it's not like casting a spell. But also, I'm a sorcerer, so that still doesn't feel like. It doesn't feel like the stuff Leo tries to do.
Leo?
Because I
you're
can
ex-
do magic because it's in me. It's a part of who I am.
Leo, what do you
Rather
think
than
is
like.
your
sorry.
opinion on the matter?
I think the rune and the tattoo are not quite adjacent, but a similar effect with different paths to get there.
Well, I mean, I could maybe do this. I should like grab her armor. She like makes a freckle, and then she's just like makes a freckle over here, like, and moves it.
Yeah.
Like, I can do that.
The cosmetic change, I don't think would
You can make a connect the dots tattoo.
no,
Yeah, I could
it does
do
it
that.
it doesn't work like that. The rune would be static,
Mhm.
from what I can guess.
But summoning a horse at any time would be really cool.
Then we'd have 3 horses,
It doesn't happen accidentally, does it?
only 2 more.
I don't know.
Really, I get
haven't
the same
been
feeling
able
that
to
the
do it.
way Emmeline's ring can summon horses is probably a very similar rune that's etched into that ring with this.
Understandable. Makes sense. That's why it's attuned to her, because it's not into the flesh, but it's still. Get it. Everyone can just summon a horse. It's just like, cool, come here. I need to give you a tattoo.
Right out. Boom.
We are now a Mongolian horse gang. Congratulations.
Let's go. Everyone got a bell. We're about to show supremacy.
Did
We're
mine,
Khans, baby.
did my tattoo have to be a tramp stamp?
Yes.
yes, it did.
Just like
I'm sorry, it was the best spot for it.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to do today.
I want a bookstore.
Okay,
Oh,
you can find-
bookstore, yes.
You can find a bookstore pretty easy.
But I don't want your regular Borders bookstore. I'm looking for the most random, obscure bookstore that I can find that has the
Back
weirdest
alley.
shit in it. Yeah.
Yep.
The rare odds and ends.
Yeah, you find
Yeah.
a place
Smells
called
like milk for some
Tarthor and
reason.
Aethor.
Perfect. You can come in if you want. This is going to be an experience.
Of course I want to come in. What do you mean?
You go in, first thing you're
It's a
met with
bu-
a pungent scent of incense. Just like that, like too much has been burnt. No windows have been opened. There's like a low fog that just rolls throughout the place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
it's
an
very
esoterica. Hell yeah. Good evening. How are you?
So you said that you here. Good. And very much so, like there's two tieflings that are shifting kind of beside each other, and one's kind of this like reddy pink, one's blue. It's kind of like that fucking shifty, glitchy effect between the two of them.
Get your 3D glasses on,
Is-
guys.
Is this because
Yeah.
Can I tell like what kind of herbs the incense are just based on the smell?
It's nothing hallucinogenic.
Okay, that's what I was checking.
It's mostly
the hell?
it's more
Why
the
am I-
magic between them. It's like a connection.
Why am I hungry
They're
all of a
identical
sudden?
twins.
Yeah. Good evening. Evening? Yeah, evening. Good
Correct,
evening.
correct.
That is unnerving. Hello. I'm
Hello.
a bit of a bookworm, and I'm looking for a few volumes that you might have that would be rare to read.
Oh, we deal
Not
in
necessarily-
the strange.
Wonderful. May I have a sampling?
What exactly samples are you looking for? A specific
love
genre,
this.
genre.
Do you have anything wood?
We have many things woad and beyond.
Can I see?
Can you just say echo real fast?
Echo. Eh. We're getting caught in the loop. Yes, in the loop.
That was quite good. I'm not looking for anything historical or informative. I would like it to be esoteric or obscure, or topics that would not really be in common circulation.
I'm looking on books on the humors.
Big.
How to spread healthy humors. Big.
Well, depending what you like, we do have a very good copy of Reaper and Sickle.
Oh, what's that?
It's a book about everything from the rise of death to the fall of crop.
Oh, that's a lot of things.
May I see it?
Do you have like your woad stuff in a section, or is it just around?
Everything has a place. Whether it's found, it's found. It's not. Perhaps always to be seen.
Do you have any copies of any religious text?
Which deity?
Dawn Watcher and adjacent.
Rare texts, those are.
Do you carry them?
For a price, anything.
I'm just kind of looking to peruse, not really own.
Not a library.
Wait, so were you telling me I should go look around for wood books?
I didn't tell you what to do, or what not to do, But you wanted Reaper and
just-
Sickle.
Yes, and the strangest books you've got.
Well, strange we deal.
Hopefully not cursed though.
No. Just of topic, not of arcana.
Well, perhaps some of the fun is gone then. But curses can be interesting. They put down this like heavy, dusty tome. It's just written up Reaper and Sickle. It is. You can have a look through the front of it. It is a macabre collection of the death rites of every plane of existence and kingdom they've been able to catalogue.
I am not touching that. Have fun.
You just found the fucking Necronomicon.
No, it's more of a factual,
Yeah.
spiritual interpretation of like How do angels bury angels when they die? How do devils bury
That's
devils
actually
when they
really
die?
cool.
I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily a superstitious person, but if there's any book that is to be cursed, that is probably one of them.
Not one of our ones. Not one of our ones.
Is it? Can I?
It's a
look
copy.
around?
It's a copy.
You can browse. See what finds you. Finds you.
That's what I'm hoping.
I want to go see if something cool finds me, I guess.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. It was investigation for the books because I got a 20. I don't know what my modifier is. Investigation. Oh, never mind. I don't investigate things. It's just a 20.
So you find something that's called The Silence That Devoured the Sky. It's a book about where the world where sound itself was a living thing. And it said a being came across and discovered a predator that hunted the very melodies that dawn brought upon us. It consumed the voices of gods, it unraveled reality, and only the song older than time could stop it. But did it? Perhaps not.
I like scurry to the front.
Can I have this? How much?
That's the pile. I'm making a bundle.
Bundle is good, We like it.
You said for what finds you. This one found.
Well, then let's work out a group price.
We'll figure that one out. That one is a rare one. Did you see the author?
No.
It's penned by one Xerxes Stren.
Who's that?
Inevitable Xerxes cameo.
A very well-reputed author.
I can't wait to read it.
I will probably need some help finding those books about the Dawn Watcher and those adjacent. Can you point me in the direction of where those are?
They both point in different directions, and one looks goes, it's over there. No, it's over there. It's over there. No, there, over there.
Okay, how many?
I will
That's
go.
like
You go. Fine, I will go. And the voices kind of disconnect after they get a little bit further apart. Pleasure is all mine. My name is Aethor. I will bring you across. We can find them. This is the blue-skinned one.
it is a pleasure.
I did not get your name. You see, they wait for an echo, realize it's not coming, and then continue walking. Let's see what
You
they
gotta give them their name, bro.
Oh, What would you like to call me?
Let's find out. As they go to look for various books. And like, as you notice, their fingers are just like unnaturally long, like 4 separate bends in them.
Oh, like extra knuckles?
Yeah, an extra
They have
knuckle
an
down
extra
the
set of
line.
knuckles.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they grab this like skinny book off the top shelf. Even they're like, it looks like they have a second elbow like halfway up the arm, like just making their arms longer. Like AJ, pretty much of ages.
It reminds me of the old spider guy from Spirited Away.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Mhm.
the boiler man.
Yeah, the Boiler Man.
2, perhaps 2. Yes. What? Interests you?
Particularly maybe Dawn Watcher adjacent, something with a lot of eyes.
Nice.
Don't forget the maze thing.
Interesting. They slam
What?
the book back and then kind of slink back up to another shelf and pull out another one.
Slinking is the best form of travel, it's true.
They grab another book off the shelf, blow some dust off of it. The Marionette King's Last Dance.
Oh, what?
The Marionette King's Last Dance. The Tyrant, his son, the war that ended, all the little puppets being controlled in the battle. But when a cursed dancer cuts her own strings, what happens?
How much?
No, add it to the pile.
A bundle.
Be 70 gold for this.
Are there any books that you're perhaps looking to add to your collection?
Nothing has found me that I've seen fit to add to my collection.
Add it to the pile. We'll discuss prices later.
How do you feel about romance?
It's in my book.
Do not try to fuck these tieflings.
Are you asking the bookseller out?
That depends.
No, he's trying to
you
get a
have
discount by
somebody in
giving him
mind?
his books.
I was thinking about
I'm
maybe
not opposed, if you don't mind, two of us.
perhaps a grand adventure on the
Oh.
way back home and never making the way back.
Are you leaving us?
You gotta let them finish, bro.
So this is a book by Lara Thornbrook, and Aurelian's gonna pull out a book.
Ah, I have that propping up a stand.
Well, there is value for those who see it.
Not my genre, personally.
That's fair.
Perhaps
Add it to
if
the
you
bundle,
want,
please.
We'll bring it to the pile. So,
Thank you.
just slink through the shelves.
On the way back, Aurelian's just gonna you know when you're like trying to get out of a bookstore, but like you're still kind of like looking at
Everything
things.
is just interesting. You're just like,
Yeah,
"Hmm."
Aurelian's looking at like the spines of things, any displayed books, seeing if anything is written by like anybody he's familiar with or any names that he's familiar with.
Can you roll me a D100?
Oh sure, yeah. 65.
Almost nice.
Yeah, 4 more.
Not nice enough.
Almost Nate's age.
Oi.
That's not what catches your eye. There's a book that's kind of just sitting on top of a pile, like a stack, maybe like 20 books high. And it just catches your eye from like this mirror on the roof that's kind of reflecting it. At the very top, you just see the Library of Unwritten Endings. And it just catches your eye. No explanation. The cover is plain.
Explanation of unwritten endings.
The Library of Unwritten Endings.
The library of unwritten endings.
That's very cool.
As Aurelian's flipping through it. Anything like what is it actually about?
So as you're flipping through it, your wings come out. Knock down a shit ton of books.
Oh, Aurelian, put those away.
That's different. Sorry, that's my bad.
Again, not a library.
I know not a library, but
You're an author.
I know I'm an author.
The
You should
other
have better
tiefling kinda
decorum in a
slinks up to you and
bookstore.
goes, did something find you?
I guess the wings have interest in
May I?
this. What, the wings or the book?
The book.
Here you go.
Interesting. Curious. And hands it back to you and slinks back to the counter.
Do I get a discount if the book found me?
They didn't say anything. But
Damn it. Do the wings go back or no?
300%.
no, they're just out for the hour now.
Fuck.
Were you wearing a backless shirt?
All the backless shirts are in like a shopping bag next
You
to
lost
The biggest
another one.
NRB of wings.
He's just gonna like fold the wings over
try
his
to
torso and just like he's gonna like mummify himself in his wings.
He's like, don't look at me.
Jeez, I'm not modest.
Exactly.
Just like waddling to make sure that the wings don't like touch any other shelves.
Have you guys seen like those really cool like the head wings that will like people will, like draw like covering people's eyes? Like
Yes,
I'm
yes,
just
yes.
saying, Des, next step.
We're eventually just
He
going to
grew
have Aurelian be 2 floating rings of fire surrounded by wings. Don't worry, we're getting more biblically accurate.
Mathematically accurate.
Have you read my bibliography?
You flip over the front page of the book, though, Aurelian. It's said to be a labyrinthian library that's said to contain every unfinished story ever imagined.
The book itself.
It's a book about the labyrinthian library.
Any measures or like anything that does it mention like any locations, any like tales of it?
Just from the starter page, that's all it says. You need to read it. It's a thick book.
3 Cs.
It's about endings and it's a labyrinth.
Yeah.
It specifically says in the next thing, if you kind of flip to the back, kind of etched into it, like kind of written on the back of the book, like inside the back cover. When a desperate scholar found the labyrinthine library, they realize these abandoned stories are not but vengeful ghosts searching for their conclusions.
Okay, how much for how much for the... Okay, fine. To the pile, please.
You go put it in the pile.
Wonderful. I'd like the reprint sickle definitely, and 3 more, please. Assortment.
How are
3
you
more
able to
rings.
afford all this?
Negotiation. But I'm not looking for expensive books. I'm looking for weird books.
Okay. They kind of pull out 3 just tomes that they think are interesting. Little smaller novels, put them down, along with the 2 books from Aurelian and the one from Rhea. The 2 of them kind of stand beside you and go, "Yeah, it's quite a pile, quite a pile. 1, 2, 3 of the big one, 4 of the big one, 4 of the big one, 3 of the small one, 3 of the small one. We could do everything for 290 gold, 290 gold.
Well, I might need you to chip in, but
I can definitely do that. I have 13 flat.
Do you have any in savings, or is that all the plats you have?
Well, the rest of it was in my bag that was stolen.
I'll take that as a no.
will you do 250?
Roll me persuasion.
Ugh, no. That's a 3.
Can I help?
Wizarding continues to be expensive.
Can I help?
Roll has already happened, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already
Contested
rolled.
it.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask. Yeah.
All right. Well, I can get us up to 200 odd if you guys have a bit extra.
I have 13 flat.
Yes, but I don't want to take all of your money.
Fine, then I will keep 3 flat and you can have 10 of it.
That helps a lot. Thank you.
Well, no, just give 5. I'll cover my end.
How are we
Right.
splitting this? Just to think of numbers.
You guys throw in as much as you want, and I'll top the rest off.
10 flat. Oop.
7.
I already owed you a magic scroll anyway, so.
Oh, you don't owe me anything. Come on. So that's
Now I don't.
170. 170, so I'll chuck in the 120
Okay.
to top it off.
Perfect.
You do the nice wrapping in the books so that they'll be safe.
No. They like to.
Okay. Oh, okay. Let me grab my
Oh,
book.
that
Thank-
sounded very on. Which one of these likes to breathe?
All of them.
Thank you.
What
Leo
these
will
purchase?
Conjure like a leather book strap that's like padded on the inside.
Oh no, I took mine. I was
yeah,
excited for
but-
it.
I just bought 4 books. So
No,
they're
Aurelian-
going in
yeah,
like a
Aurelian's
student
gonna
strap.
That's true.
Aurelian's going to take his and hold on to his. Put him into a bag.
You got 2.
You got 2, I got 1, and Leo
What-
got 4, I guess.
Yeah, I got 4. I got the reprint sickle and 3 others that I don't know the titles of.
Those are for the book club, right?
Aurelian got
Yep.
the Marionette King's Last Dance and the Labyrinthine Library of Unwritten Endings. Or just the Library of Unwritten Endings is what's on the cover, I should say. And Leo, you also got 1,000 Dead Suns, The Lighthouse at the End of the Wound, and God in the Water, Teeth in the Sky.
Is it sons as in father's and, or sons as in big ball of fire?
Father's Hand.
What was the lighthouse one?
The Lighthouse at the End of the Wound.
These are all really interesting.
It's just a book full of typos.
And what was the last one? God in the water, teeth in the sky.
A
You're
personal
so proud of
favourite title mine.
Yeah,
It sounds like an album.
and that was 1,000 dead suns, like stars,
No, as in children.
as in children. Fantastic. Wonderful. I will be a little happier now that I've just gone and bought books.
Yeah, Ria's also really excited. She's just like, oh, I found a nice book.
That was an experience.
It was like going with Papa Relly's books that he brings. Although I don't get to pick. He would always like, ba-dung.
This one is rare. Reprint sickle. This is what's done the damage on the wallet.
She said this one was also pretty rare, so. I wonder what the Circe guys is like.
A derivative, probably.
No one?
It's an old author. Everything's kind of derivative.
Don't say mean things about my book.
No. It's no. Everything's derivative of from the older authors.
Yeah, I'm excited. It sounds interesting.
You should be excited. It's not often you get to read one.
He didn't like my book.
Who didn't like your book?
Well, they had a copy. That's pretty good exposure.
You mean your wings didn't like your book, or?
They didn't want another copy of my book.
Well, they've got one.
Well, it's not really the same kind of bookstore, you know. They've got old rare stuff that's like odds and ends that you wouldn't be able to commonly find, and you're trying to write for people that want to read it a bunch, like really popular, right? It's an entirely different market.
And just imagine the kind of person that goes in there and your book finds them.
Well, wings aren't going to sprout out of the back, I hope.
Yeah, what the hell happened there?
I don't know.
What's that book?
Yeah, he's got his wings specifically covering his nose.
He's just holding the books.
Oh, got it. It's like, you know, when there's like, you're like a little kid and you want your parents to read to you and you're like holding like the storybook or whatever, you're just like, oh no.
No, I did not have that.
Have you seen it in media?
Damn.
What's with the rings, Aurelian? Like-
I really do not know. This is not. No, I know it hasn't been
you
normal,
help me
but
with
this
the
is
saving
even
throw?
more abnormal. Oh wait, huh?
How wise are you feeling right now?
That's a great question. I want to use Unstoppable.
Don't do
It's
it.
got a bad rule.
Fail by design. Failing is fun.
I know. Aurelian's
could
going to
be a
use
good-
Aurelian's going to use
Maybe
Unstoppable,
different.
so that's going to be 20 for the Wisdom save.
24 wisdom save.
Coward.
Could you close your character
What is
sheet
it?
for me, please?
Oh fuck. Okay.
One second there.
So spooky.
Why
That's
do I
a
have to
new one.
close
I've
my
never
character? Yeah,
seen
that's
Des-
a different one.
Des has never asked someone to do that as long as I've been here.
What are you
This
doing
is
to
your
my
new
character?
character
What are you
sheet.
typing in there?
Des is just creating typos in all of the different features and stuff.
No, he's rewriting
gonna-
it with that weird quill that we got.
I'm gonna say, based on what
Yes.
you're doing though, if you don't want me to find it, just put it back to whatever tab that it was on,
That's fine. Don't
because
worry.
I'll be able to see what tab it's on.
That's okay.
Oh, can you? I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whenever Des looks at my character sheet
Oh, yeah,
while
I
I'm
take
looking
over
at
your
my
guys'
character
sheet.
sheet, yeah, I'm like,
Mhm.
what the fuck? No, I don't want to be on this page. And I'm like, oh, Des is checking something.
Clearly Des has never needed to check my sheet for stuff.
Me either, but that's because Des makes my sheet.
Yeah, true. He's just changing Aurelian's middle name to I don't know,
Asparagus.
Sebastian.
No,
Asparagus, that's
I'm
better.
just having a check on something. Just reading something of my own accord.
Aurelian Asparagus.
You
Farmer.
open your sheet and your strength is 1.
I'm concerned.
Negative 12 to perception.
You did ask for this, though, to be fair.
You did.
But I use Unstoppable.
That's what you're.
But
getting
maybe that
is-
was the bad part.
You
Maybe
open
failing
your
was
sheet
the good thing.
For,
Okay,
for
perfect,
no
you can have your
reason
sheet
at all.
back.
You have power word kill.
Oh no.
Find it, find it, find it, find it.
Hold on, I'm looking. I'm looking.
So how well do you know your sheet?
I know my character sheet pretty well.
Not anymore. Get learning.
Huh?
So,
Des,
what?
I love it. Get learning. Huh?
where is my Constitution saving throw?
I didn't touch your Constitution saving throw.
You totally touched my Constitution saving throw.
I never touched your Constitution saving throw. Or did I just do that to throw you off?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't know. Did I?
This is where you ask, can I change it back?
I want to get off Mr. Des's wild ride.
So, as you're walking throughout the streets,
No, was that intentional or was that not? Because that is a feat.
I didn't touch your Constitution saving. Sorry, don't worry. If it's not marked, you can just
Don't worry
mark
about
back.
it.
Okay.
Forget about it.
So I need to go drop these books off. I've got some presents for Celia.
You're not gonna read them before you go into Sally, so you guys can actually talk about them together.
Yes, I probably should. If
Yeah.
Sally is coming to Kerrigan, perhaps I'll drop them off then.
Mhm.
Thank you. You're right. This one I really want to read.
I really want to do runes, but now I really want to read the book too. Also, I really want to write a letter, Papa Relia.
Yeah. And you wonder why I stay up so late all the time. You just get busy.
I know. Sleep's important though. You'll do
Nah.
stuff in a worse way if you do it when you're sleepy.
Just seems like such a waste of time.
As a person, I agree.
Well, it's a waste of time you gotta do.
Just wish there was a way.
So we're headed back to the Tavises, right? Because we didn't clarify if we were going to meet up tomorrow or today.
Vidi, if and when you crack it, just send me a message.
Do you want me to keep looking for it? Because I am stopping because I'm just sitting here staring at the sheet instead of interacting.
You can stop for now, if there's anything even in there.
Do we notice anything?
All of
Like,
my
he
fucking
just looks
abilities
normal,
are
right?
open now.
Oh no, he just looks baffled.
You
Yeah,
good
yeah,
over
but what
there?
about Aurelian?
Yes, same as.
You okay
All
over
right.
there?
Something feels different.
Well, your wings are out.
Something has changed within me.
You do have 3 extra sets of limbs. Also, have you been stretching them? That's probably would help.
No, only really get them out for an hour a day, and I don't know. It really doesn't feel like inappropriate use of time to just take them out. What if I need them
Well, to
later?
be fair, the last few times you haven't really taken them out, they've decided to come out.
That's also true. What's up with that?
Well,
He's
I
gonna
assume
ask-
it's whoever did
Aurelian's
this.
gonna ask the wings. Like,
The
what's
eyes
up
yeah,
are
like
just,
pointing at-
taking in the surroundings.
I think they just want to see around. We already clarified that these aren't your eyes.
Do you think this operates like that? And he's gonna point towards Rita's necklace.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that's exactly
who-
what it is.
Actual eyes.
Right, but we know that. Who's
Mhm.
this?
Probably whoever
I'll-
keeps making fun of you in your labyrinth dreams.
No,
Right.
Leo's going to point to the halo. Other hand, Leo's going to point to the halo.
Hmm.
That's who the eyes belong to.
Which is also probably the same person that keeps making fun of you in the labyrinth.
I don't think they're making fun of him. I think they're taking him
Oh.
to school.
I thought that's what he said last time.
Mm,
Or was it mocking? Something like that.
yeah, it might be mocking, but perhaps it's a way of teaching a lesson.
That's true.
It always
This was an
seemed
extremely
instructive to
fun
me.
way for me to fuck with a player.
Yeah.
So good.
So
So
good.
is your
It's
sheep.
it's
What do you
kind of fucky because I'm looking for all the things. I'm like, no, that just changed and that's fine, and that just changed and that's.
I'll
fine.
be
and
honest,
I'm looking
I've
through-
just checked my sheet to make sure this wasn't a massive distraction play.
Oh, could you imagine?
It wasn't even for you.
I was just like,
Giga brain.
hang on.
Yeah,
No, we're good.
everyone quickly check your sheets.
Yep.
You're like, something's wrong. I can feel it.
I gotta
So-
stop looking
Do
at
I
it. I've
have
gotta stop looking
spells
at it.
now?
So back to the Tavises, I guess?
Yeah,
That's what you
I
guys
think we
wanna
go
do?
back to the houses.
Let's go bring food back for everyone.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We could put it in your little fridge boxes.
Just
I
realized
don't know
how
what a
con-
fridge is, but
I just realized how inconvenient these wings are.
I wonder if I can make a food bag. Like a preserving
mean-
food bag, not like my food bag. I wonder if it has
probably
to
worth
be
a
box.
shot. I
That'll
don't
be the
think it
next
has to be a
test.
box. It's just a container. There should be no
Okay.
difference.
I wanted to find out. Okay.
As I'm walking
so we-
past, I will pick up a sack, like a leather pouch. There you go.
I'll try that. Thanks.
You've marked
And
I
off
can
we
mark
pick up-
off whatever. Yeah,
We pick up like just some cheap ass takeout noodles or something on the way back.
some street food.
One of those like, yeah, some delicious street food that's like, it's just you can't get it in a fancy household like that.
Fucking
It's either about to
stir
be the
fry.
best
Let's
meal
go.
of your life, or you're about to have a parasitic tapeworm that you call Steve for the rest of your life.
The
those two
best
things are
meal.
not mutually exclusive.
They're not.
Yeah, I was gonna say both is good.
No.
Hi, Steve.
He's just your skinny friend.
And he
Yes.
Steve is not a friend.
It's a fine familiar.
Oh, I found that.
For
familiar.
free.
Anyways, we make it back to the Tavis estate?
Yeah,
Question
you are
mark.
way back to Tavis's.
In the interim, while they were shopping, if Salia is free, Ali would like to spend some time with her going through some drafts of the business proposal with that the posh guy, the outfit guy. What's his name?
Her and Emmeline are actually busy fucking
Ooh,
right now.
one
You're gonna have to wait
Cornelius.
till later.
Yeah, sorry. You have to wait.
Emily's just under the table while they're working.
So they makes a face every now and then.
But yeah, if she's available to go through drafts
she
of
is.
that.
she'll
Yeah.
give you a bit of time.
Cool. Awesome.
Emily, is there anything you'd like to do while we wait for the party to return?
Sally is busy, so probably
Sorry.
not a whole lot that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay.
So I'll probably just be busy packing up around the estate.
So everyone eventually reconvenes together. Time to discuss your jobs and pick when you're going out.
I think we should leave tomorrow.
Yes, agreed.
We should definitely go
There's-
with Johnwood.
Yes,
Yeah, I agree.
there is no
Makes it
reason
much
for us
easier.
to wait around.
No.
So,
Um,
is there anything anyone wanted to bring up about the jobs?
I want to do the secret
considering-
one.
Oh, I
Right,
think that's
perfect.
happening. Absolutely.
I wanted to do that as well. That works.
Yeah.
Are there any in Mandarithia people do not want to do, or do not see the point in doing?
Well, no, they all make money. The
Well, let
messenger
me. But
seems a bit inconvenient.
all right. Why do you think it is inconvenient?
It's not paying enough, and it seems time inefficient.
Yeah.
All right, this is fair enough, but it could be important. I would rather know what the message was that was being delivered and how important that message is.
Oh, we're not.
Yeah.
But I'm misrepresenting myself. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying, as far as the amount of time that we have, that we're not the only people going to be looking into this stuff. It is obviously
Of course.
important.
Right.
We
I
should try and
suppose it
maximize our
depends. Right. I suppose it depends why we're doing these. If it is about the gold or if it is about the purpose behind each of these tasks at hand.
I think we should do the barrier one too. Like to prioritize that one.
Yeah.
That definitely seems an option. I think the houseless
jumping out at-
vampires and the. Sorry, go. I'm jumping in.
It's jumping out at me that there is a coincidence between the vote on silver trade happening at the same time as a shipment of silver has gone missing.
Yeah.
Seems a little convenient to me. Could potentially, while we're working on our other jobs, we could be rubbing shoulders with certain individuals to get that vote.
Right.
Sure.
Well, there is
Cemented.
one person that we need to get for the vote to pass.
Yes,
Nava
exactly.
Greenwood.
100%.
So you want to do both of the silver jobs?
Feel like they may be connected, but that could just be a hunch.
That's fair.
I mean, the job for the shipment of silver, depending how far along the north road it is, it could be on our way to the stronghold, the Jotun stronghold, as we leave the city to
True.
investigate it. Could
Actually
be done on
have-
the way.
Something about what Salia said about the auction is bothering me.
In
What's
what
that?
way?
Well, in the sense that we were tasked to take care of the individuals if they outbid us and
Mhm.
get the information that way.
Mm-hmm.
What's stopping people from doing that to us?
Us killing
nothing.
them first.
That's
Yes.
exactly what's happening.
Right.
Nothing
What
would
if-
stop them.
What if we need to know who wants this information, right?
We're not going to be able to know that. It's a masquerade.
We could potentially. I think the best solution to this whole task would be to take this. Would be to infiltrate the auction as suggested and try to take it beforehand, so no one knows it was us who actually took it. Make
Get
it
in,
disappear,
get out, and
so to speak. Some of us
It's
stay
a
in there. Cause
heist, baby.
some of us can cause a
Hmm.
distraction. Others can try to steal the
I
item.
could see if they'd be
Or the
interested
thing
in
in
hiring
question.
somebody who can change their appearance so that they would be harder to track down.
It's
Could
not
be
bad.
a
Ria,
step.
I could
You-
pretend to be a changeling.
Ria, you can change your appearance.
Yes, that's me. I was talking about myself.
Oh,
Sorry, I was distracted.
Um,
What job are we talking?
The
Secret.
masquerade
Secret
auction. We do have the
Secret.
letter of
Ah, cool.
introduction as well, so the rest of us would be able to get in.
If you want me to see if I can potentially try to see if they would hire me.
That
Okay.
We should meet with the contact
Also,
that we
correction
have
there,
there.
just the letter of introduction is a reward.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's a
sorry.
letter of introduction to
But-
any
It's not a get-in.
noble person that you could possibly want or powerful contact. They basically
Right.
build a
So in that
solution
case-
for you.
Does the auction have a invitation list, or is it just entry? off the
Entries for
street,
those
so-
who know, and you should to get into it. You need to contact Rinvel.
Rinvel? Yeah.
Just
okay,
ask,
cool.
if you ask around taverns in Mount Arthur, you'll be able to find them. But that's your in.
Right. That's our end? Cool. Sorry, I thought the letter of
That's your
introduction was like an
rin.
intro to the
Sorry.
event. Perfect.
And also, jumping to the ruins of Caladra, you said on the way out of the city, it is 9 days of travel to get there.
Yes.
So let's just
Which is 18 total, and we only have a month.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. being aware of
It
that
is.
as well.
It is a long trip. I do not think we should prioritize it. All things considered.
No, I'm just
I think
saying,
we should
yeah, making people
also
aware. Also.
probably try to prioritize Jan's apprentice, considering that they have information that'll help at least Dad.
So maybe if we first priority is the auction, the secrets auction, as well as
Okay.
anything relating to the estate itself.
Mhm.
So that is the missing persons, the stolen items, the apprentice, the
The rogue
Barriers.
vampires.
Well, the vampires. That one there is a bit of a mystery. They would not be
Yeah.
Tavis, so we do not know who caused them or what is behind it, and we do not know where exactly in the region they are. So it could be a
Yeah.
bit of a journey to reach them.
Yeah, putting Nathan hat on for a second. Yeah, but it's a favor from Carol, and I really want it.
yeah, no, that's fair.
Some of these jobs literally
um,
just do come with the payment of money and a favor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I want the favor from Yan.
I bet you do.
Look, Ali already
Is
has a
that what we're
favor from
calling
Yan.
it now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yan's favor.
I'm putting
Um,
little emote spice stuff.
yeah, I saw that.
Um,
Awesome, nice one.
I'm gonna put another one for the ones that I think are connected.
Let's choice.
Maybe like chain, if there's a chain emote.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
Let me look to the list. There are a few ones that we can do towards the end if we have time, like the merchant that owes the debt to the Tavis estate.
Yeah, sorry, where was
That
the
one-
merchant again? The merchant was...
That was one of
Mhm.
Salia's. The merchant was in
Yeah.
Karrakin.
It is in Kurrican? Alright,
Yes.
cool.
That one there it's not time sensitive. We can do it towards the end of the month. We can leave ones like that just around Karrakin for the end.
Can we grab a spelling for Lucille's name, please, Des, when you get a sec?
You don't like my attempt. I see how it is.
Wow.
sure.
It was
rude.
perfect.
I thought it
Don't
was-
believe
I
it.
thought
In
it was-
public. In
How
I
public.
thought it was
dare.
Growl.
It's Lucille von Grau.
I got Growl as well. I got Growl.
Yeah,
I don't even know where that is.
it's okay.
What the fuck is a Growl?
Oh no, I mean like in the list of all the jobs.
Salia's. Yeah, there's a lot of jobs. We got, what, 13 jobs today?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you know
thought it
what's
was
worse is
Von
I have all the
Krau.
shit written down, but I also have the solutions underneath it, so I can copy and paste stuff across if you need.
All good.
But that takes out the fun
Gucci.
of
You said-
note taking from.
Was
the
it Von Crow or Von
Von
Grau?
Grau. Lucille von Grau.
Grau. I got it. I spelled it wrong. Damn it. I did
honestly.
Welcome to the
Growe.
club.
Ooh, okay, mine was very close. I'm just missing one L, and otherwise it's perfect.
I got the rest of it right. Alright, cool. That blood magic scroll could be cool as well. Just saying.
Okay,
the
so
apprentice.
we're thinking that the barrier quest, the missing items, and the missing people out of the estate quest are all connected, right? Just those three?
The barrier and the missing
And-
items and missing people, I'm not entirely convinced they could be linked.
Also
Well,
wanna
Carol
remind
said that he
people
thought that they were.
for the hints, obviously you haven't talked to Erberg yet, but what was
Mhm.
talked about
Mm.
Erberg's issues he was having out of character for you guys is
Mhm.
they think that someone in the estate has turned turncoat to House Jurek.
Yeah.
They think someone's sending an assassin to someone in the estate from House Valaris. That's in the Kerrigan estate, and one of their outposts near their border settlement with Ardenthal is just gone dark. So that's a little bit out of the way.
Yep, that's right.
Ardenthal is probably one of the furthest things out of the way. It's over here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Over here.
But it's probably worth investigating House Jurek and House Valaris, since we need to, either get proof of the blackmailing or kill Darian.
But Darian's up in Arvora.
Yeah.
Oh, he's up in Valaris.
So I think we can wipe all of the Avora ones.
Ones at once. Yeah. Just Alt F4 them.
Yeah.
No, I'll put it like an X emote on them.
Yep.
Look, you also can save them for
Cool.
if ever you're up in Arvora and they're not done by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we've got a side quests channel in our separate chat, so we can just chuck them all down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then I think we've got a good start.
Yeah.
So just to make sure that we're all on the same page, all three of Carol's jobs we said we're interested in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The silver one from Low we said that we're interested in.
Yep.
The missing shipment from Salia we said we're in, and also Salia's auction one we said we're interested in.
Oh, the auction's happening.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
all
then
of
for
Yan's.
Yan's jobs, we wanted the third one for Yan as well. I
Um,
feel like the third one is a yes,
yeah.
but if there's time.
yeah,
Okay.
So
me,
I
it's
didn't
the
give it
lower
to the
end.
item.
lower
Yeah.
end priority.
Okay.
I mean, I would put the messenger also in the same category as the merchant for Lucille. Just like if we have time and we're around Mantarathea, why not? Because it's in Mantarathea.
Yeah.
It's in Kerrigan.
Okay.
If we have time
if-
to kill, we'll knock it out.
And we don't want to spend
Remember, we'll
18
knock
days
these all
traveling.
out. Bish bash bosh,
Yeah.
1 day each. Bang bang bang. We're team
Man.
5.
Bish
today.
bash bosh, 1 day each.
We'll be
I love
gold starring this
So
shit.
the
We're all getting
We're about to
bonuses
make
this
the most
time.
We're about
optimal
to-
speed running
it.
rate.
Yeah, I was going to say the most
80%
optimal
job
playthrough.
completion.
Yeah.
the
Des,
Lucille
we're about to
one
look up
is
the
if
walkthrough.
we have time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Yep.
the other one that it's if we have
messenger.
time?
Missing
The
messenger.
messenger.
The from
Where's that
Alitar
one?
Morn. It's the
No,
low
no, no,
job.
it's Lou's job.
Low.
Low,
Third
okay.
low job.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ali's about
and
to
same
clip
for
That one's
her
also
pack
an
into her.
That's an Alvora
hitbox
one
and-
as well.
Same for Lowe's ingredients.
Is it?
Beyond's ingredients.
Oh, no,
That's if we
not
have
an
time.
Alvora one.
yeah.
Oh, the other one's an Alvora. Okay, you want to-
Right.
Aurelian, you've been quiet. What is your take on it? Stop looking at character sheet.
Did you figure any part of it out yet?
No.
No.
So you didn't know it as well as you thought you did. Got it.
I guess not. I mean, like all of my abilities are open up. It's just been like reading all of them.
Oh, not well enough.
I guess not.
Don't forget to check flaws and bonds as well.
No, those haven't changed.
Cool.
Haven't they?
They haven't.
Okay.
That's your fucking troll.
One of your bonds is now try and fuck both tieflings.
Stop flipping my character sheet.
No.
Fucking
For
troll.
anybody who doesn't know, on Roll20, whenever somebody else is the character sheets are constant, which means that if you have it open and 3 other people have it open, if you're flipping it, it flips for all of them.
That's cool.
So
So, do
It's
you
like
want
a
me to tell
constant
you
thing.
what I did to make it easier on you?
yes, please.
I have added 4 words to your character sheet randomly in different places.
I mean, I think I saw.
Are the words important?
Oh, they're
I think
very
I
important.
saw. I recognize under treasure. That was hidden.
Yeah, that was scroll down. So you found 2 words.
That's 2 of them.
I recognize 2 words.
I
You got 2 more to go.
recognize this prank.
Under allies and organization, was that something that was there already?
I'm sorry, revenue sheet under allies and organizations.
So for anyone who's interested, so the jobs that we're interested in, I gave a yippee emote. The ones that are connected, they have a people stare
Your
emote.
allies and organization was always there. Yeah.
The one.
Okay.
The ones that are in our fora have an X emote, and the ones that we're interested in but not prioritizing have a bonk emote.
It's great.
Never
Because you're
change,
gonna
Jen.
bonk it out whenever you get there.
Never change. You are wonderful.
God, that's staring
yippee
one
one
is
is my favorite.
terrifying.
It's one of my favorite emotes, like ever.
Yeah.
So,
Terrible.
as our party decides what jobs to do, and Aurelian tries to figure out what's going on in his mind, and that reflects as Viddy trying to figure out what's going on in the sheet. That's where we're going to end the session, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out.
Hey.
I
That's
enjoyed
great.
fucking with the players at the table. See you next time.
I like to.
Bye.
I like to
What a
imagine like
session.
for.
So, yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.